Champions of the Realms Week 7 was insane. We just got recent news. Conan will be joining the roster January 21st. I'm looking forward to the big muscle head. But let me tell you, this Week 7 pool play was nuts. We had some of the most hypest matches I've seen in MK1 so far. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this action once you check it out. Do me the biggest favor if you enjoy COTR Khaos Reigns. Slap that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. If you guys want to see Champions of the Realms Khaos Reigns Season 2, I want to see this video get to 1,000 likes. With that being said, let's get into this crazy action. Everybody, Champions of the Realms Week 7, second to last week, is about to go down. We got special guest, a freaking lore connoisseur, the encyclopedia of Mortal Kombat, history behind the warrior. How you doing, bro? Good to have you here.
I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much for having me on. This has been a long time coming because, like I said before we actually did start, I don't think we've actually been able to collab before, so I really appreciate being here. And also being able to commentate the NA scene, which is something I don't get to do really often. So it's nice to be here with yourself, to enjoy this fine slaughter of Week 7 with plenty of combat here to entertain you all. And I'm just thrilled to be here, man. Thank you again.
Of course, dude. I mean, listen, chat, exclamation point bracket. If you guys want to see the carnage that's going to ensue today, we got a lot of heavy hitters. And let me tell you, I have no idea who's going to end up making top 8. Also, history behind the warrior. I know I didn't hook you up with no links or anything, but if you are in the chat, exclamation point bracket, you could open that up to check out what the hell's going on today. Also, I want to give a couple massive shout outs to the mods that are running this tournament, Tarot Temptress, Poseidon. If you guys got any issues, if there's anybody competing here tonight, make sure you go to the support tab at Tarot Temptress, at Poseidon, so they can help you out with that. Dude, we got a banger of a first match. It's going to be Sloth Ebony versus Green Asteroid. Now, I know a lot of these players are going to be kind of unfamiliar to you because you are more familiar with the EU side of things. And I feel like as this game progressed, as the years went on for Mortal Kombat 1, we're getting a lot of names that are just really not known to the community. I mean, like Green Asteroid, who the hell is that? Sloth Ebony, who the hell is that? But don't worry, man, these guys are heavy hitters.
See, that's one of the beauties I kind of find with online tournaments. And I think we especially saw that during 2020, during the lockdown era of games where, a lot of people had a lot of time, they had a lot of grinding they could do. So I feel like a lot of people have slowly been working their way up through MK11. Now that they have their time to shine because they had a strong foundation from that game coming into this game, we're kind of seeing them come out the woodworks. And I do think it's really beneficial for tournaments that you hold like yourself, like Rips, like many others, to kind of put them, I'd say, a bit in a hot seat to show off what they're capable of before they maybe decide to go to a bit of an offline. But, stuff like this is really good for building up that confidence and also just kind of locking in the potential they have as players.
Seriously, I mean, we got the Pro Comp Season 2 announced already, and it's kind of like you said, people like myself, other great tournament organizers, we run these events, and, it's a really good stepping stone to kind of get your feet wet in this competitive aspect of Mortal Kombat 1. And right now, dude, I'm already seeing Ghostface on the screen. No way. You know, just recently, I was a little intimidated at the way NetherRealm handled Ghostface's Infinite that he had. They went ahead and removed a crucial part of his game plan, which was the Kira cancels. And I feel like it was a big detriment to the character's playstyle, but let's see how Sloth Ebony's gonna handle that nerf.
Yeah, honestly, it is, I will say it is quite a controversial decision, mostly because of the Infinite in itself. You know, still a lot of lingering other issues that kind of float around with the character. But what we're gonna see, because this is a cameo that I do not see Ghostface actually paired up with, and that's, you know, Ghostface Tremor. And Ghostface, I say Ghostface, Tremor is, I'll be for real, I think this is a cameo 1,000,000% that is slept on right now because he's just so good. With like the amount of utility he has, the punch he has, the lack of damage scaling, he has so many good tools. He's so well-rounded.
Dude, you're not lying about that. And look at this, already getting the party started. Looks like Sloth Ebony is dishing out some serious damage here, hitting him with a crazy corner combo into the ball roll. Sets up the zoning. All right. Yo, my biggest gripe with Ghostface, dude, like, I love this character to death, but the fact that you only get 12 seconds to cook with these other stances, I don't know, dude, it kind of rubs me the wrong way, you know? Just give me as much time as I need to just mix and bop somebody in this game.
I 100% agree. I think he might be a little bit too meter intensive in that regard, but all the floors block, no big punish off that. 1-2, wonderful neutral dub, no punish, goes into the overhead, does not commit. Yo, there it is, but whips!
Oh my god. What are we watching right now? This is a down-to-the-wire match. Gets the hit with the rock toss from Tremor to take round number 1. Sloth Ebony starting things off with a bang here, HBT. Oh, that's going to be a huge whip punish, just mistiming the spacing on that run-in. Okay.
Something that he has been doing quite a bit, while Sloth has shown a lot of confidence. That's something that Green Asteroid has picked up and is like, this man is going for his run, but what if I just back up a little bit, let him open himself up and I can punch him accordingly. That's something that Sloth Ebony needs to adjust because it's still very early days in the first game.
Yup, already starting off really strong. He needs a massive comeback to make this happen. Gonna go for the back 3. Wow, dude, look at this damage here with Tremor. Like you were saying earlier, this is a cameo you don't really see paired quite often with Ghostface, but he's kind of working wonders here for Sloth Ebony. Oh, that's a command throw. Does he get a combo for this?
Wait.
Oh, man.
Oh, wake up. He's going to go for the dash. Oh, he's just going to hold it? Oh, no. No.
No way, dude.
A man of belief. A man of faith willing to hold it all on the line to crack him on the chin. Keep in mind, still first game of the night, everyone. Still first game.
Dude, the fact that he held it to the maximum length is kind of ridiculous. And it actually just worked as a charm for him, man. Taking the second round, he's going to hit him in a fat combo here. Goes for the dash kick. Kind of just backing off. My god, dude, I didn't think we were going to get things started super hot. Chat, I was literally telling HBT earlier that I just woke up from a nap, and to get this first match this hype, I kind of feel like I'm in a fever dream here.
I mean, hell of a way to wake up, my friend, but oh, looking to crush those nuts. Go for the pro, look for the sweep. No one home. Green Asteroid is looking to close out this game 1-up, but keep in mind, the round is looking good for Sloth. So not one step behind, but the adaptation is showing.
Yeah, a lot of adaptation. Green Asteroid doing a really good job at staying calm and composed, taking game number 1 over Sloth Ebony. Now, just to give you a little familiarity with this player, Sloth Ebony, he does have quite a few characters up his sleeve. I know for a fact he's got a noob Cybot, and I kind of forgot the other characters he plays, because let me tell you, man, Marvel Rivals just released, and the last thing on my mind has been Mortal Kombat. I'm just going to keep it a buck. But man, oh man, sticking with the Ghostface. Okay, he's not intimidated. See what happens.
I definitely respect the decision. I mean, hell, I'm gonna be for real, man. The way Ghostface plays in this game, like the combos and the way he flows, it kind of reminds me a little bit of an MKX character. I love the.
Oh, seriously, dude. 100% MKX vibes to the max. I mean, he's got so much mix built into his toolkit. Not only that, but like just the way he flows, you know, the animations are a lot faster than some of the other characters in this game. And I agree wholeheartedly with you, man. This is an MKX character through and throughout. Dude, now, first of all, speaking of animations, we gotta talk about that teaser for Conan. How did you feel about that? And be brutally honest.
I think that Microsoft could definitely sue NetherRealm for stealing Tusk. I think, you know, they are very ambitious. I didn't know that this game functioned at 8-bit, but, you know, we do like a little bit of the old school here. But, yeah, I will say, I love how we couldn't get it in one way or the other. We get bad voice acting for Arnie and MK11, but some quite fun gameplay. We get good voice acting for Arnie here, but get some absolutely just flat gameplay. So it's like, it's a monkey's paw, man. It's like, oh, we can do it right now. But at least the voice acting's right.
Dude, one of the funniest things, one of the funniest comments I've seen with the recent teaser of Conan is they said it looks like an action figure playing, and I couldn't agree more, man. Like, every time he was jumping in the air, that dude was, it looked like he had a doodle stuck in his butt.
Oh, yeah, my man is turtle head hard. But,
big time.
You know, at least the one thing that I pulled away from that trailer was, oh, he has a neutral jump punch. That's cool, I guess.
So. Yeah, well, honestly, we're not too sure how it's going to work exactly, right? Because the way it looked is it did look like a neutral jump, but then again, it kind of looked like a cancel, because if I remember correctly, he threw out a string that looked kind of like standing 2, and then from that standing 2, he kind of just flew up in the air and started comboing. So I don't know if it's like a special input that he's going to be able to throw in to launch in the air and start comboing like that. I guess we just gotta wait and see how NetherRealm approaches Conan's gameplay. But dude, look at this onslaught right now from Green Asteroid, looking to go up 2-0 here on Sloth Ebony. And that's gonna do it. Gets the Rising Star uppercut into a ridiculous combo. Green Asteroid is looking really clean in this match right now.
He played that really well, and here's the tale of the tape so far between these two, because Sloth Ebony, he's playing really well at the beginning of these games, and he's always adjusting his game plan. But Green Asteroid, he's just always adapting on the fly, and he's just always bringing things back. So, you know, if you really want to bring things out, you know, if you really want to pull things back, you might have to pull out all the stops here, but as you've said, you know, Sloth has other character options on the table.
There it is!
And there it is. Oh, your boy Ermac. Oh, the classic skin as well. Let's go.
Yeah, I gotta say, the cameo choices from Sloth Ebony are really surprising me right now. You know, he did Ghostface with Tremor. Now he's doing Ermac with Frost. These are combinations you almost never see in Mortal Kombat 1 competitive play. But hey, you know, what I always like to say is use what you're comfortable with. Don't always follow the masses, because sometimes that can really bite you in the butt.
Oh, 1,000,000%. One of the best parts I would say about this game is just having a lot of versatility with the cameo system. And I feel like that brings out a lot of unorthodox and unexpected style, you know?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I really like and enjoy, because there's always going to be like sleeper characters, sleeper cameos. And I think we can definitely see that here. But right now, Green Asteroid just wanting to shut down all of those options. Doesn't want to see that come to fruition. Ooh, cheeky. Big overhead. Back up, open things up. Down 3. Check. A lot of patience being shown. Not quite here. Get pushed to the corner. Get full combo. Nut punch into the leap. The shadow kick.
Oh my god.
Backing off. Looking for the face hit. Gonna open up that. Gonna drain a little bit of the meter. Not take some of that damage. Looking to lock in those crispy cancels. We do like to see that here on the stream.
Crispy cancels, that's the name of the game. When you got Ermac on the screen, he's gonna go for the throw, puts him in the corner. What's for breakfast? Oh, baits out the parry, but doesn't really interrupt him. That's gonna be a very unfortunate situation to be put in. It looks like Green Asteroid is one touch away from taking this set, and that's gonna do it. The forward 3, look at that knee. Oh, he's teabagging!
Oh!
No way!
PM on the first game. All right. That honestly, This has been a really interesting tone setter for what may be the rest of the night. But god damn. Very, very well played there from Green Asteroid. And Sloth definitely showing some interesting signs of life with a lot of unorthodox cameo picks. But man, Green Asteroid just kind of had his button there. Every single time he switched up his options, Green Asteroid was like, I see what you're doing. Let's change that.
Yeah, crazy stuff we just witnessed here. I mean, the teabags at the end were just kind of showing how serious Green Asteroid was in this set. But I mean, hey, Sloth Ebony, it's not over yet. You still got a loser's bracket to run through. Hopefully you can bounce back stronger from that craziness.
Yeah, you know, down but not out, as they say. There's plenty more opportunities moving forward. But the most important thing to take away is to live and learn. The most important thing with fighting games, or be like me and be salty as hell. But very, very well played, guys. We look forward to seeing you a little bit more later down the line.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more, man. I get salty as hell when I play this game. I mean, I find myself raging more than trying to learn at times. And I mean, hey, it's just a competitive nature of players sometimes, you know? When you're really passionate about something, you don't want to lose. And I feel like a lot of people can agree about that statement. But the next match we got coming up here is going to be another crazy one. We got a Lee May player that's been dominating the competitive space so far, the online competitive space, I should say. He goes by the name of Carbon. Have you heard anything about this player, History Behind the Warrior?
I don't believe I have, actually. Please do enlighten me. I'd love to hear.
Okay, so this guy is a demon. That's all I can say. He's a demon. He's a demon with Lee May. He's had the most success in tournament online play I've seen so far. And I would say probably the last 3 or 4 COTR events, he's made top 8. All with Lee May. And, you know, that's pretty impressive because a lot of people really do put Lee May in the bottom of the barrel when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1. And it always baffles me, History Behind the Warrior, because I think that character is ridiculous, dude. She's hitting for about almost 50% every single touch. She's got insane zoning. She's got really good stagger frames. But people are always whining and complaining. Lee May needs buffs. Lee May is too weak. Lee May this and that. Like, guys, you want another Havoc Natara situation here? You better shut the hell up and accept the character for what she is. Because if NetherRealm buffs her, even the slightest, you guys are gonna be crying for nerfs. I promise you.
I will say, as a devoted Havoc fan who waited for the character for over a decade, I am gonna say it was pretty heart-wrenching that one, he came out as Dairu, and 2,
you said he came out with diarrhea?
he's Dairu. In the lore, he's Dairu, which is the equivalent of diarrhea, to be fair. But yeah, one in the same. It took like a year for him to be player viable, I'd say. But I do think they've tweaked it up a little bit. With that said, I do fundamentally agree with what you said about Lee May, because she feels like one of those characters that once she just gets in and she gets that hit, that's it. That is just it. But it's about opening you up, and I feel like she's in a very delicate place, because imagine if you just gave this character insane amounts of mix with her damage output, and you're like, all right, we've got another broken character.
Oh yeah, it'd be insane, dude. But here we go. The match is about to get started. This is the look at that Reptile twerking that butt. You love to see it. But this is the cameo that I feel really puts Lee May on the map, dude. Having access to this extra damage from Scorpion, you'll see. HBT, the second Carbon gets a touch, just take a look at the last of Cobra's life bar. It is going to erase right before your eyes.
And funny enough, since we're talking about life in general, Lost Cobra does have Reptile Movado, which means there is a 50 health deficit. If he gets a hit, it's really going to show, but we're definitely seeing that right now. Near flawless, goes for the low, into the hit. Yeah, that's flawless victory right out the gate.
Yeah, dude, not near flawless. That was a straight up flawless right there. Carbon swinging out the gates, gets another crazy combo, forcing a breaker from the last Cobra. Oh man, I'm loving the way he's kind of inching his way forward just to avoid that Movado ambush attack. Smart stuff here from Carbon right now. He's got incredible defense. Gonna get the punish off of that stagger. Puts him right in the corner. Launches him with the scorpion. Oh my god. Dude, what is this damage?
Oh god, this is ridiculous. Gonna go for the low, back things up. Oh, gonna, you know, fair enough. Fair enough, at life deficit, you might as well make some pretty big reads for yourself on the blocks. A lot of pressing being pressed by Cobra. I don't know if he should be slowing things down for the second he does. Carbon can just stop throwing out his projectiles and start spacing him out like that.
Wow.
Oh, the instant air overhead kicks. Gonna close out that first game very confident, which is unfortunate for Cobra because it looked like he really struggled to just get the engine going.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell just happened. I see the Last of Cobra does have a little ghostface cutie icon on his player title, so maybe we'll see a character switch. But all I know is that reptile just got swept under the rug in the blink of an eye, man. That was like Mach speed run right there. Last of Cobra.
Yes.
He's kind of sitting in the character select screen thinking about what his next move is going to be here. Character switch might be in play, but if he does stick with the reptile, I definitely need to see some readjustments because, man, oh man, that was brutal.
Oh, hold up, we might be meeting damage with damage right now. We get a switch to Melina. Oh, well, no, we're going over to Takeda. Okay, we are getting a big switch here, and it is interesting. This is quite the team of the Takeda release. You know, we saw a lot of swag with Takeda Jax. However, I want to see how this all works and functions, because since the last time I played Takeda, I know he's undergone quite a few big changes in terms of properties of how a lot of his stuff hits, as well as I believe that forward 2 is now special cancel.
With Takeda, yeah, forward 2 is special cancelable, and not only that, but that's kind of become his main route for getting big damage with the character. Something that I've seen a lot of Takeda mains have been switching up to.
On that punish, despite getting flawless, but gonna back things up. Just overextend punch to keep things safe. Definitely a lot more confidence being shown by Last Cobra, just spacing things out, but you gotta be careful. Ooh, common drop from Carbon right there.
Interesting stuff. Dude, off of the throw, he's gonna get a full combo conversion. Drops it. Not gonna worry, that was 192. At the end of the day, damage is damage. Capitalizing big time. Carbon puts himself in the corner. It looks like the Last of Cobra is gonna get a down one. Tries to get the pressure going. Jax with the plus frames. Immediately answering back with the armored wake up.
Bit too bold ambition there for his own sake, but I will say the switch definitely has been a lot more. We've definitely seen a more fruits of his labor here. However, it's just making it all work and making it all count. Nice big jump in, gonna back things up. Oh, can't overextend off the back 2-1. Size. Very slow game being played between the two, and honestly, I don't think you can do that with Carbon. He commands the space extremely well. Just backs up a little bit, throws out the projectile, won't need to overstep, and if he does, he can still fire it in the air.
Yeah, look at this pressure right now. Okay, goes with the back forward 3 armored special. You know, I really do think Takeda has probably one of the worst wake-up options in this game. It's incredibly slow. Not only that, you can blow it up just by farting on it, but it looks like the Last of Cobra is not afraid to throw it out. Oh, is Captain Attack, did he respond?
Very unfortunate. First time he opened up Carbon and just did not pay off. But you know, I fully agree with you. You know, I'm gonna keep it plain because you said it far too polite. That wake up is ass. It is not great, and it's one of the biggest flaws and issues I would say that this character definitely does have. And when you're playing against a character like me, Lee May, who's coated in plus frames, who really enforces her game, you know, you kind of want to use that to, you know, give yourself some breathing space. You are not gonna have that here.
100%. I mean, things are looking really grim here for the Last of Cobra. Already down with a 2-0 lead. He's gonna need a miracle if he wants to survive this set, HBT. And let me tell you, man, I'm gonna be very optimistic here. I have faith in Cobra. If he could just readjust a little bit, find some more openings and get that defense a little more tightened, he might potentially have a chance against Carbon here.
1,000,000%. I agree, because the thing is, both these characters, and specifically with these cameos, have massive, massive damage output. But the one thing that Carbon has had over Cobra is that, one, formidable defense, and two, Cobra has just been struggling to open up Carbon, whereas Carbon has just been taking his time, not choosing to overextend. Like here, this has absolutely been in Carbon's favor. The second that Cobra overextends, he has been punished for it profusely, so he needs to watch out for it.
Yeah, look at this. Playing it very patient here. Okay, there's the opening he needed, but no confirm. The last of Cobra had an easy back 2-1 confirm, decided not to extend it. I don't think he was ready for that one. Oh no, and then when he blocks it, a bit of overcommitment there. Man, this is not looking too good. It looks like the last of Cobra is gonna eat a massive 553 damaging combo. Unbelievable stuff we're witnessing here. Catches him with the flying knee, and that's gonna do it. A kick right to the face to take the round. Match point for Carbon. Bro, look, I'm just saying, HBT, I hyped this dude up for a reason, bro. This Lee May is cracked out of his mind.
It's very, very strong. I think the biggest issue that's been with Cobra's play is not just so much opening, but when he does get the hit confirm, it's about making it count. He dropped it in the last game, and he dropped it now, which may be a sign of confidence. Maybe he's a little bit flustered, but otherwise, he's still in the fight. But again, didn't get the hit confirm off the 1-2, and he's gonna pay for intros. Oh, not enough meter to spend to get the kill, by the instant overhead.
Wow.
Gonna check and just chip him down piece by piece.
Oh my
into
God.
the brutality with the win-to-win
My
punches.
God.
Crack that face.
And look at that. Yo, so I found out recently with the latest patch, a lot of the times if the players end up quitting, it has a potential to straight up break the lobby, and you legit have to like close the app and quit. So these guys gotta be careful quitting like that, because it almost happened there, but thank God it didn't. That's gonna be a 3-0 sweep. Carbon versus the last Cobra, setting him to the lower bracket. Unbelievable stuff. Man, the first two matches for COTR, HBT, this is looking like champions of the 3-0 right now, bro. I don't know how I feel about this.
Which means now we have the unfortunate pleasure of putting pressure on the next set of players coming up, saying, "You guys, what have you guys got to do? A 3-0? I'm sorry, we don't choose the rules there. Just set the trend." It's still all in all, I will say, well played off both players. You know, Carbon came out victorious, definitely met the hype, I would say. But I will say to Lost Cobra, do not be discouraged, but maybe just, you know, tighten up a little bit of that defense, but most importantly, gain some more confidence in your hit confirms, because really, you just lost a lot of mileage in that. Had, you know, you made those hits count, I think you would have definitely evened the playing.
Yeah, dude, crazy first two games we just witnessed right now, and we're just gonna keep this trend of awesome matches going here. The next set we have is a fan favorite, I would say. We got Minkington. Now let me give you a little bit of history about Minister Minkington. This guy is known for being a narcoleptic. Now when I say that, history behind the word, I'm not even joking, bro. You can hit this guy up on Discord. Now look, Minkington, if you're watching, I love you, bro. You know I love you, and I no shade towards you, but dude, you can hit this guy up 2 minutes before a match, and not even after the 2 minutes you hit him up again, he's taking a nap.
You know, I respect and I envy that man. I can't sleep at the moment, so I'm just like,
but I mean, hey, he's actually here right now. So everybody watching the stream, let's get a wall of emotes for Minkington actually showing up for his match. You'll love to see it. Oh, and it looks like he's gonna be blessing us with quite a treat. We got some more Ghostface action pulling up here. And he's gonna be going up against Captain Attack. Very nice.
Of the first game, well, of course, one of the players switched from Ghostface to Omac, funny enough.
Yeah, let me tell you, HBT, now that you're here, it looks like the players are on their A game, dude. They are showing up on time, getting these matches rolling. You love to see it. Shout out to all the players pulling up in a timely manner. It's party time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to get that armor right out the gate. Interesting. Going to get flex. Nice cancels. So we do love to see a bit of Ermac around here. But, ooh, I love this team. All right, I'm a big advocate for Ghostface Scorpion, because it just tickles that caveman part of my brain with a ridiculous amount of damage. But wonderful blocks on the wreckers right there for Cobra.
Yeah, what's really good about this team as well, dude, is you're just getting damage literally everywhere, HBT. You know, off of the command throw, we're seeing almost a near 30% combo. Just, he gets conversions off of his normal strings, and a lot of people will argue and say that Movado is Ghostface's best cameo, but when you really put things on paper, like getting over 30% damage for your command throw, dude, that is game changer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't beat it. You get caught slipping, blocking for 1 second, and the next thing you know, you are just eating a plethora of ass whoops.
I mean, hey, that tickles that Total Kong part of my brain, but the beautiful mix right there. Gonna get the hit confirm into the 2-2 grab. Oh, just gonna let it drop. Gonna switch back off the throw too.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, look, getting the combo extension. This is looking beautiful. Minkington right now gonna go for the reset. An immediate breaker there from Captain Attack. Didn't want to suffer any more damage from this Ghostface onslaught. Gonna go for the throw. Oh, and another combo. Kind of dropped it at the end there. Very unfortunate stuff. But Minkington still on the approach. This is looking like a true thriller horror character here. Unbelievable.
We do love to see some wonderful swag. Honest to God, even from both, we've been talking about Minkington, but the counts we've been seeing from Captain Attack have been wonderful. And it's great to see two players like this of their caliber just being able to land their stuff and put on a really good show. Unfortunately, no catch right there. Beautiful duck on the command grab. Looking for those counters, we definitely want to force like that breaker and get the 2-2. Ooh, interesting. I've never seen that.
Oh my God, was that an up block? I'm not too sure what the hell I just witnessed there.
Yeah.
But it looks like Minkington on the onslaught again. Captain Attack. What? I think he might have went for the command throw a little too early. The hit advantage didn't allow the command throw to work. Yeah. Captain Attack actually has an opportunity to make something happen here. Tries to go for the back forward too, but what an incredible block there from Minkington. Oh, dude, this might be GG's if he goes for the Kira switch. No, he goes for the Cobra switch.
That mix. Beautiful blocks right there from Captain.
Oh my God.
The command grabs are making me so anxious and into the brutality as well. Gonna stick it right in your neck. Extreme 5 style. Minkington, 1 game up, but that could have gone either way at any point. That was really tight.
Nah, dude, that brutality is so scumbag. Like, dude just pulls up behind you and just jabs you in the neck with a knife. Like, it's just way too realistic for my liking. It's like, bro, what the hell?
Hey man, as a Londoner, I respect the technique. You know, it's just as a UK
No
Londoner,
way.
I respect the technique.
Dude, I didn't want to go there because I know you are from the EU parts of the world, but man, the memes that came out with Ghostface's stabbings.
So good.
Yeah, it's out of control, man. Everyone says it's the Brixton experience, apparently.
You assume I have one.
I mean, hey man, we respect it around here. It's just part of it. Oh, looks like we're jumping right into our second game here. And still keeping the same cameo, same character, but in turn just looking very comfortable, just switching in and out. Go right back into the Cobra. Oh no, goes for the Kira, goes for the overhead as well. Nerfs a lot, but still locking in. Ooh, gonna go into the low of the Scorpion cameo.
This is disgusting.
Oh, we love the swag here, man. This character's so sick, but interrupts with the 2-2. Showing confidence in this matchup as well as patented.
Yeah, what's crazy to me is, like, you know, a lot of people are a little afraid about the nerfs that recently happened to Ghostface getting rid of the Kira cancel, but it looks like these Ghostface players adapted fairly well. I feel like we're seeing more usage out of Cobra stance rather than Kira. You know, utilizing that 6-frame standing 2 leads into the overhead low option, and then on top of that, with a cameo like Scorpion, you're just getting some crazy conversions with the ambush Scorpion cameo moves. It's some brilliant stuff I'm witnessing here. Oh my God, down 1 into the down back 1. This dude's a scumbag for that one. Goes for the breaker. Oh, and a forward 4 out of nowhere. It looks like Captain Attack has the advantage and a down 1 to take the round. Yo, Tento with the resub. I just want to mention a lot of people have been resubbing, and just thank you so much, guys. If I don't recognize it, if I don't acknowledge all the love and support in the chat, I just want to let y'all know I got a lot of my play run and production in this tournament. Tento was asking earlier in the chat, that last brutality we saw. I think you said it. Which screen did that reference?
Scream 5, I believe.
Okay. So he was just jabbing people in the neck, huh?
I'm not gonna spoil too much. I feel like everyone should be watching those movies. It's quite fun, but it is one of the ones featuring there. It's one of the very early ones, and it's just pretty brutal. It's really quick, as you can see. Talking about that, showing the signs of Brixton right now.
Dude,
gonna get the back three and restand. Come on, grab and Captain Attack's gonna close things out with one game, evening out the playing board.
Well, looks like champion of the 3-0 is not going to be the case this week. And we do got ourselves a tied situation. Man, these guys are truly gaming. I really do think HBT, these guys are trying to impress you. I'm telling you. The action off the gate does not usually start like this, but for some reason, the 1 week HBT shows up, these players want to play like there's $1,000 on the line, which there is, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, hey man, you gotta impress the Warhammer enthusiast that likes the stuff.
Hell yeah!
I will respect that.
Okay, real quick, speaking of Warhammer, I was just gonna say, if anybody has access to Amazon Prime, you guys gotta check out the new secret level TV series they released, and specifically watch the Warhammer episode they got. Oh my god.
It's so good.
Dude, I'm still not over it.
I'm good. It's methodically really good. Firmly, if this is your gateway into Warhammer, it's a really good time. But before we go off topic, let's jump right back into the fray, because these two are definitely putting on quite a match for us. We're going to go right into the command grab. Wonderful, squeeze out the breaker.
Oh my god.
Very early on. Ooh, didn't believe in the low. Wonderful catch up the 2-2 into the grab. We're gonna go for the forward fork and slamming down, reset again. What do we have here? Is it the Kira? Is it the Cobra? It is hard to tell. Nice. For the back three again, going for the restand. Wonderful stuff from Gap Attack, but counter adaptation. Deal with it. Going to the knee, but there's no blocks. A lot of confidence shown between the two. These two have definitely played against each other more than what we've seen here. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So much movement.
Minkington right now is gonna go for the stabby stab, gets a little extra damage off of Scorpion, and that's gonna take the round. He's looking a lot more comfortable than the last couple matches these guys played, and it's a bit worrisome. Captain Attack is gonna have to be very careful with his next decisions here. Goes for the back two. Oh man, he's gonna get caught by that super fast overhead there from Ghostface. Looks like he wanted a stagger. Oh, dude, another opening happening here, forcing a breaker from Captain Attack. Goes for the Tremor.
Ooh, interesting trade right there.
Now, this is my issue with a cameo like Tremor for Ermac. You don't get throw combos, and I feel like having a cameo like Janet really makes Ermac's offense that much more scary, because, you know, the throw doesn't just turn into a little 110, 120%. It turns into a full combo that leads into safe jump setup. And losing access to something like that, HBT, is pretty rough with a character like Ermac.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's just address the elephant in the room. We've all seen the Twitter clips, my man. We've seen what you can do with that character. But whether or not we will see that change a little bit later on, something yet to be seen. Keep in mind, oh wait, did he spend both bars for that?
I think he did, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna get a combo. This might lead into fatal blow.
Oh no, he's going for the full damage output, I think. Oh no, he went for the record. Was the overhead? Yo! That's a line of believe.
That was insane. HBT, the Cobra stand switch into standing 2-1 with the Cobra kick, launching him for a full combo with Scorpion. That was straight disgusting, dude. Talk about mix-ups after mix-ups. Minkington taking a new whole approach to this character's mixes, man. You know, usually we're used to seeing people switching to Kira, going for the back 2-1 combo, or just going for the straight-up back 4 into Scorpion. But it looks like Minkington has evolved his character to a whole nother playing field, man. Wow, going up 2-1 here over Captain Attack. This is looking dangerous for him.
Yeah, it's one of the fun, again, it's just, I love how this character plays when he's paired with Scorpion and he gets going. He has some of the sickest stuff in this game, man. I love it.
Yeah, straight unreal stuff happening. Gonna go start off the match with a down back 3, jump cancel in the air. Oh, did his controller die? Oh. Okay, never mind. Nope. He's playing like a real Ghostface player right now, right? Just standing very menacingly, trying to intimidate his opponent.
Nice, gonna get catch up the 2-2 into the grab. Oh no, gets a drop and spends the meter for nothing. Cap attack's gonna fully capitalize off this.
It was like you mentioned earlier, HBT, you know, this character is so meter heavy, and sometimes, man, it can be very difficult to get stuff started with Ghostface just for that one reason alone. Oh, a huge lag spike, but it's not going to matter. These guys are still in the action. But my problem with Ghostface spending all that meter, bro, it's like, okay, sure. You know, I got to spend 100 bars of meter just to get the pressure going. But it's like Ghostface has such a hard time building it back up. That's where the problem kind of lies for me, you know? It'd be one thing if he had a projectile that he can consistently throw out to build that meter, but he doesn't.
It's one of the worrying aspects of his character, but he's looking for that mix again, spends it, and yeah, down one into the choke slam. Gonna close things out. I firmly agree. It's one of my big gripes with this character. I like, you know, the stance switching and stuff. I feel like the times would be indefinite until I get it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means, like, and again, there it is again. You spend the meter for the switch, didn't get the switch. Whoopsie daisy, it was a bar of meat you could have had for, you know, that full screen command grab or even a breaker.
100%, man. Either that or they gotta make, like, you know, if Ghostface ever sees a buff down the line in this game's lifespan, I would like them to make it possible to spend that meter, but have the stand switch completely safe. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, the only way to really get a stand switch and be completely safe is by comboing into it. And you know, I feel like it's not enough sometimes. Even though Minkington is making this character look really strong, trust me, guys, Ghostface is a struggle sometimes.
It's an ambitious amount of meter you've spent. And whilst that's not necessarily a bad thing, having to work for it in a game, like, here's the thing, if you have to work for that in a game where meter is easy to build, that's a problem. It's gonna go for the South London special, clean the blade, throw away the evidence.
The last thing Minkington wants right now is for Captain Attack to take this round, and it looks like that's what's going to be the case. We're going to a Game 5 situation here. HBT, are we going to see the switch to Shang Tsung from Minkington, or is he going to be sticking with the Ghostface? That's the question on everybody's mind right now, and we're going to find out very shortly. But regardless, man, a Game 5 early in bracket. My goodness. If that's a way to show what we have going forward here, then I don't know what is.
I mean, hey man, third game, the tone was set. So these guys definitely want to put on a show. And again, I feel like that's one of the really fun unspoken things about holding a tournament and seeing all the talent come together. It's like getting two figures and just bashing them together. That's what we're effectively seeing now. But that said, as you pointed out, is Minkington going to switch here? Or are we going to see a little bit more? Ooh.
Oh, he's switching. He's switching.
Lion Shang Tsung as well. Okay, we like the culture.
Oh, yeah, dude. So this is actually the character Minkington is known for. He's known for having one of the more deadly Shang Tsungs in Mortal Kombat 1. And I gotta agree with the majority, man. This guy Shang goes crazy. He's definitely a specialist with the character. He plays him with almost every single cameo. And if things go right for Minkington, just get ready to be in awe, HBT.
I love some Shang Tsung here, man. This is a character that's heavily underrepresented, so being able to actually see this character in motion, it's something quite rare. Of course, we used to have on Kratos and this side to see massive Shang Tsung player, but now I do believe he now lives in NA, so you don't get to see that Shang Tsung presentation that we once had. So this is a treat for me.
Yeah, speaking of that, man, where the hell is aren't Kratos in these events?
Yep, you know, there is the call-out.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna tell him, if you don't sign up for the final week, we're gonna have problems. Oh man, that was a pretty juicy combo. I don't really agree with the side switch there, putting himself in the corner. I mean, that could be very detrimental to the outcome of this set right now. But it looks like he's trying to spam that down four, goes for the down one into the special cancel, and that's gonna do it. Match point for Captain Attack here. Going crazy with this Ermac.
It absolutely needed those few games to probably warm up, but now the engine is going. That's why I think it's taking a little bit of a while for Minkington to get things going. You know, you might need the one lost game in order to go, okay, here's what I need to do. Here's what I need to adjust. Here's how I can win. But we need to see that in motion currently right now looking really strong. Going to go for the quadruple.
Oh my God.
Big jump in, force out the break from Cap Attack.
God, this dude Minkington working on a hood flawless here, keeping that pressure on maximum. It looks like he thought he had the ambush cameo to keep that special cancel safe. Oh my God, that's gonna work.
Ooh.
That is gonna work.
Yep, there it is.
Very
bold.
I'm not too fond of the connection right now. I do see quite a bit of lag spikes happening, and the only thing I can assume is it's a crossplay issue. Hopefully these guys are gonna be able to finish out this set with not too many problems. But man, it's looking rough.
That is massively unfortunate, considering how well they've been playing from start to finish.
Oh my God!
Baits up the up block, gonna crush the spine, close it into 17 damage. But the active frames of the Kano Eye gonna shut down Cap Attack. Smart from Minkington to make it last game, last round between these two. Oh boy, oh boy.
Right back into the pressure. Keeps it safe with the Kano ball. Oh my God, what a conversion! Dude, he back-2'd him right into a full combo. That was disgusting. Into the mix-up. Didn't really get the conversion he was looking for, but it looks like Minkington is on the approach. He's gonna launch him for some devastating damage. He does have a full Kano left. Bro, what is happening right now? What is happening right now?
Old North, my friend. What is the ground? The ground is for the weak, clearly. Throw out the Kano ball, gonna throw out more projectiles. This is gonna be a scramble from start to finish. Yeah, Cap Attack is like, I don't want to have to deal with any of that damage. We're throwing up that mana ore.
Yeah, this is looking very scary. Captain Attack just wasting all his meter there, trying to go for a crazy mix-up. Minkington trying to find the opening. Nobody has any meter to work with here, but Minkington does have the life lead. Captain Attack making an approach, blocking all of this crazy zoning here. Oh my God, HBT the grab tech.
Oh, this is so scrambly. This is, oh, that's so unfortunate. Had Cap Attack's Tremor cameo not been caught, he might have had a little bit of health to survive that. But Minkington is going to close things out with a 3-2 with an unbelievably back and forth match and a very entertaining match between these two. Very well played around the board. That was great fun. Great fun.
Insane stuff we just witnessed, man. Like you said, a back and forth like never before seen. Minkington versus Captain Attack. Really putting on a show for week 7, man. I hope you viewers are enjoying this action because I think me and HBT sure as hell are.
Yeah, again, as pointed out, it's unfortunate that the ping probably, and I say probably, more than likely played a part in the end of that set. But that was very entertaining from start to finish. And, it's as the saying goes, let them fight. I could watch that set again. I could watch them play it a lot more times.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, HBT, I know a lot of players will complain and say, oh my God, this guy was lagging, this and that, yada, yada, yada. But look, guys, you know what you sign up for. There's not, when it comes to connectivity issues, we do set standards for these tournaments, and that's really all we can do at the end of the day. We try to make these events North American region only. We make sure you guys are on a wired connection. And look, a lot of the community would have killed me, HBT, if I didn't allow crossplay to be a part of this event. I mean, the last couple seasons we did of COTR, crossplay was not allowed, and people were eating me alive for it. They were like, dude, where's crossplay? Bro, let us play, let us play. And my counter to that was, it was very unstable. But the last couple patches that MK had did make crossplay a little more stable. So that's kind of why we let it rock for these last couple seasons. And, listen, man, if you guys run into a couple lag spikes here and there, I'm sorry, but it is what it is when it comes to online events. You kind of just got to roll with the punches at that point. But regardless, incredible stuff from both players. HBT, the next match we got coming up here is another banger. We got Lord Infamous going up against the reptile player of the world, Honeybee Commander.
We do love to see some Honeybee. Of course, this is a player I feel like the entire scene is very familiar with. Shout outs to the Hive as well as the Flash God Lord era. So it's nice to see him currently in play, and especially making a character like Reptile work. And of course, Honeybee plays it's so fun.
I know, dude. When you really sit down and think about it, it's like, wow, Reptile actually plays like a Mortal Kombat version of Flash. He's got all these crazy dashes. The character's super fast, and it's 100% a Honeybee character, man.
true. However, he has been experimenting and messing around with a lot of new cyber. So we may see that as well to internet. Oh, don't speak of the devil. There he is, locked in with the foulest grin on his face. Honeybee of any mask you could have picked. Why are we seeing this man's gums when he clearly doesn't brush his teeth? Holy moly.
Holy moly, for real, man. It's going down. Now, Lord Infamous is definitely a player not to shy from. This dude's reign is very scary. HBT, once he gets the party started with Rain, man, it is really hard to recover. I mean, I've been talking about this for the longest time, and dude, I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like in some cases, Rain can be a better cancel character than Ermac.
I would agree with the options, honestly, because it feels like they play a very similar game plan in that regard. But I think the damage output for Rain might actually be a lot more generous in that regard.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's way higher. And on top of that, he can cancel not only into overhead mix, but he's got low mix as well. Depending on what cameo he ends up going for, dude, he can get damage off of any route during his cancel. So you really got to be on your toes when you're going up against a character like Rain. Oh, man, unfortunate drop there from Honeybee. He was looking for the standing 2 conversion off of that Shadow clone. Good patience.
Particularly interesting matchup because, you know, we're seeing a lot of things from Honeybee, him going for like the mid-air, instant air, flying kick and stuff that goes full screen. But, you know, we need to talk about the significance of Sub-Zero's ice armor, you know, negate projectile, shut things down. You really can play a factor in this against a character that, whilst primarily designed as a zoner, can still shut down a lot of his options.
Not lying about that. Good breaker there. Lord Infamous trying to stay alive right now. Oh! Drop the combo again. Honeybee is betting a lot on that Shadow Clone conversion, but he's just not on time. Doesn't matter. He's going to find a nasty pickup here with the Movado, and he's going to be tying up the rounds 1-1.
Evening things out, looking really, really good. Maybe, again, as I said a little bit early on, maybe it takes games to just get the engine going. That man did not care about Honeybee's flawless play. I respect
Did you see that, bro?
He just straight up was like, nah, fam, I'm taking back my turn.
I mean, hey, very respectable stuff. You know, it wasn't an up block, so in theory, you can definitely press right after. I think the only thing that would have possibly saved Honeybee in that situation is if he went for a counter down 1. Good block on the overhead, tries to back off, goes for the low sweep, and there's the pickup of a lifetime. Oh my god, that conversion was disgusting. Hits him with the hard knockdown, tries to go for the auto, safe jump. Whoa, he hit him with a down 1. Oh my god, but these guys are just trading pokes like there's no tomorrow. Honeybee taking game number 1.
That was a very interesting game between either of them because it felt very momentum heavy. Like once someone gets the engine going, they're just looking for that set play. You know, when you're playing Rain, you want to set the trap, you want to go for the mix, you want to enforce your game, and you want to get that really nice big damage going in. And Honeybee is just kind of like, he's swagging things up. He's looking at things in 5D. I respect it. And it's definitely paid off in that regard, you know. With the... Here's the thing. When it comes to a character like Noob Saibot that has such a wide, big, and crazy toolkit, it can be a little bit overwhelming to see. But we are seeing a switch to my boy, the Chaos Enforcer, Havoc. We're getting a little bit of a lore battle right now. Let's see how this goes, because I have not seen very much of Havoc Cyrax.
Okay. Havoc Cyrax is a deadly combination. I mean, Havoc in general, dude, you can pair this character up with a friggin' piece of paper right now, and he's gonna be dangerous.
Oh, my guy will, like, mix you even if you know what's going on. But
yeah, dude, he doesn't really need a cameo to be effective right now. I mean, once he's got a full stick of butter, that's like basically more than 80% of your life bar gone, just like that. I mean, look at this. We're going to see it here. Goes for the neck snap. Oh my god, what is happening?
Ooh. Okay, well, we're going to go for a restart. No, he's going to go for a full launcher. We're going to go for the 2-1-2 into the forward. Ooh, going to go for the sub instead.
Dude,
below.
That was such a smart setup that he hit him with. You know, Honeybee wasn't allowed to break her for the entirety of that combo just because of the Cyrax net. Wow, Lord Infamous might actually be onto something with this team. Wait a second, though. Honeybee, he's got him locked down in the corner, blocking everything for his life. He just needs one opening to jump in. No way. You got a breaker.
Wait. Oh, no. He whiffed it. And Cyrax was out.
He dropped the combo, dude.
No.
He dropped the combo, man, and that costed him everything.
Mind you, all we do need currently a little bit of an adjustment, but you know, I believe. I'm still a firm believer. Low, gonna go for the overhead. What's the next? Oh, that was sick. Right, full combo, gonna get that hard knockdown, gonna get the big nice jump in. A full combo conversion.
Wow.
Honeybee just picking up where he left off.
Oh my
Not
God.
satisfied with how things ended in the previous round. My.
Dude, let me tell you, I really respect the dedication that Honeybee has shown to this character, Noob Saibot. You know, in the beginning, a lot of people were kind of torn whether he was good or bad. And as the character developed over the past couple weeks, people came to the realization that Noob Saibot is actually one of the best in this roster right now. And I mean, man, a player like Honeybee really is showing his strengths. Wow, but look at this combo here. Oh my God, HBT into a guaranteed neck snap.
Oh, did he spend the meat? No, he went for that. Is so smart, but unfortunately, he couldn't quite get it off the net to get that big meat. Still, that is very expensive. Oh, wait, this is Noob Saibot. This just might be. Oh no, don't go for the hard knockdown instead. Choose not to cash out the damage with a fatal blow. Gonna get that forward throw right now.
Very nice.
Anyone's game. Let's go and block for the 1-1-2.
Oh my God. He's throwing a lot of projectiles here. Honeybee avoiding death. And that's going to do it. The back forward. I don't even know what their input is, but it looks like Lord Infamous is just going to go off of a limb there, literally, and take the game 1-1. We got ourselves another set. HBT, dude, this week is actually probably one of my favorite ones right now. Not only are these matches hype, but the characters we're getting to see kind of face off against each other. Something you don't really get to see quite often in competitive play, man. You know, I feel like recently the competition's been dominated with like the top 5 characters. You've been seeing a lot of Scorpion, a lot of Kenshi, Havoc, Melinas and stuff like that. But man, it looks like we're just getting a nice rotation of all the characters here tonight. Beautiful stuff.
And you know, I think that's one of the really good and fun things. I know we have Pro Comp around the corner, of course, starting next year, but I feel like this is a really good and fun way to kind of just warm up the competition a little bit, get the engine going, see what works, see what doesn't work, give people some more eyes on what is possible really moving forward.
100%, dude. Look at this. It looks like Lord Infamous is going to open him up. Not going to go for the tether. Interesting. Oh, never mind. The combo's not over yet. Dude, the combo's not over yet. I always get caught slipping, man. That Cyrax comes at the most randomest moments to just dish out an additional 20-30%.
Yeah,
good defense here.
Some of these setups from a Honeybee are so disgusting. Going for the sweep and then mixing up the Movado low into the overhead just to catch him off any hard knockdown that's just gross. I respect it. It's so gross, though.
So insane. Look at that. A back two just like that is going to connect. Honeybee goes for the breaker, trying to stay alive here. Dude, how did he just get opened up by that? Thank God he wasn't able to get a conversion from Cyrax off of that connection, but wow! Forcing a breaker off of Lord Infamous. This is down to the wire. He's going to get a conversion. Wait! Oh my God!
Honeybee just overextending again. And you know, crazy thing? Man, look at the life deficit and change. It's 50 health down against 1,100. Those life changes in this game are so important and significant in the grand calculus of it all, man. Forward throw, gonna slam him down. Honeybee needs to control the pace of the match. Gonna lock out Cyrax for a little bit, but is caught by the back 2-2.
Oh my God. Trying to open him up here. Tries to go for the down one. There it is. Wait. What was that Cyrax skin?
Oh, I think I didn't see anything too funky there. At least I don't think so.
On my screen, he had like purple blotches all over him.
All right, we can be judgmental when he comes back in a second. I am sure of it. That's gonna throw
Yeah,
up.
you see what I'm saying? Did you see that? Is that a bug? I've never seen that cameo skin before.
I think, yeah, it looks purple and yellow. Oh, the big down too. Oh my God, Honeybee did leave some damage on the table. Could have gone for the 2 cancel.
Don't drop the combo. That's gonna be a
the
breaker there from
bridge
Lord
cut.
Infamous, and the commando death roll again gonna catch him slipping. Dude, you see what I'm saying though? Is that a new cameo skin from Cyrax? We'll probably get a better look at it here. Yeah, why does he have... Dude, that's gotta be a bug, right?
I don't think so. I think that might have been around for a while. I don't think any of those skins have recently gotten anything. I know that the only 2 current skins that have gotten an update is due to the Christmas skins for Sabrina and Frost. Those actually.
Yeah, people in the chat are saying Noob's Blood, but Noob's Blood is red in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Yeah, look, that definitely was a bug, because look at the skin here.
Okay, yeah, all right.
What was that?
We may have just found the thing, guys. We may have just found the thing.
Interesting stuff, but this is not looking too good for Honeybee. He's going to switch to his true main character, which is Reptile. See if he can make things work.
Yeah, we're talking about the dash earlier. There's the Basilisk run. Gonna get a nice bit of damage in. Gonna go for invisibility. Be careful at the moment. Invisible mix projectiles, but there's that big meat drain. Gonna let it carry out in order to suck it all the way. The back 2-2 into the launch. Nice. Gonna go for the setup. Can't get that favorable trade. And
my
once
God.
again, it just opened up. Being caught for it. Drop the commando roll. Gonna get hit up into the air. Things looking really good for Honeybee.
Oh my God.
That's all he needs.
Yeah, he's got to be very cautious here. Lord Infamous has no meter to work with. Oh my God, I thought that net was going to trade. That could have been so bad for Honeybee. He tries to dash up, look for the overhead. These guys are just trading blows here, but the back 4 into the Movado conversion is going to take the round for Honeybee. He just needs one more to set us into another Game 5 situation here in COTR Chaos Reigns Week 7. Oh, dude, this is looking really good for Honeybee. Goes for the plus frames off of the back 2. Wow, making him whip the down 2. Hold on. Looks like Lord Infamous is going to get the side switch. Dude, what the hell? These guys are playing like they hate each other.
These two are looking to clip each other's jaws.
For real.
Nice big great. Oh, gonna armor right through the grab. Doesn't want to have to deal with it. That's a nice bit of damage, but there's that sweep. Does not want to have to deal with it. The pure commando run. No big damage right there from Honeybee, but he's going to get the throw. Has a lot of health to work with, but there's the catch. Oh, that's going to drain so much meter. It's going to be a really ugly spot in the corner. You go for the setup. Counter, but down 1 into the Basilisk run. Again, funny enough, ending the game the same way it started. See how things pick up as we are now 2-2 apiece, which is of course going to put us into a Game 5. It definitely shows that this Reptile pick is definitely paying off, because Honeybee looks a lot more comfortable. A lot more comfortable.
Not only that, bro, but I've been talking about this for the longest. Like the last 3 weeks of COTR, I'm always going off on Reptile, man. Ever since he's got those most recent buffs in this game, dude, let me tell you, man, Reptile has just shot up in the tier list, in my honest opinion, like tenfolds, dude. Being able to cancel that ginormous reaching tail string that he has, where it reaches almost half screen, it's like you don't even have to play neutral with this character sometimes.
No, it is literally auto neutral.
Dude, straight up. I mean, watch. Pay attention to this set here. You're going to probably see him throw that move out more than a dozen times. If he's in range for it.
Oh, he definitely will. But that'll be interesting for him to challenge. Something we've just seen Lord Infamous do. He's actually switched range on top of the Havoc. The options, maybe he just feels a little bit more comfortable in the matchup, but ooh, there's the ice armor I did point out a little bit earlier on. Of course, a lot of those beautiful range strings of the drain.
Yeah, the ice armor I feel like is very dangerous for a character like Reptile, you know, not having access to using that force ball into neutral anytime he has that on is really going to put him in a bit of a crutch. Doesn't matter though, it looks like Honeybee is getting the party started here. He is mixing the hell out of Lord Infamous. Tries to go for the jump in, blocks that back 3. You gotta be very cautious here. Oh my God, he finds the whip punish. That's gonna be the round. Lord Infamous. Wait, it's not over yet.
Catch out the damage.
No.
Oh, where's the overhead? Scrambly as hell. Match point for Lord Infamous, but I feel like we just saw some nerves going on there from him. down the game a little bit, maybe want to recompose, but the active frames off that is ridiculous. Wonderful catch off the cancel of Honeybee right there. Is going to pay for it. Going to get the full charge. You're going to go for that setup. Overhead, there it is. 1-1. 2-1. Beautiful snip there from Honeybee. Looking to capitalize. Oh, catches it from the low. I didn't even know it actually clipped.
Oh my god, this is not looking too pretty for Honeybee. He does have a full stick of butter. No meter for Lord Infamous, but Honeybee needs to get something started immediately. I actually might be GG's. 950 HP. Yup. Wow.
Well played to Lord Infamous. That switch, I love how they just had like that one switch from either of them, and it was just like a complete sweep from both those changes. Insane, but very, very well played from Lord Infamous as well as Honeybee. That was a really, really good game. And that's 2 matches we've had, both go to game 5.
2 matches back to back, dude. Game 5's all over the place. HBT this week is looking very scary, if I should say. I really wasn't expecting any of this to go down the way it is, but man, looks like we got a long day ahead of us. Hopefully it can go by quick, because I'm ready to play some Marvel Rivals, bro. Have you been playing Marvel Rivals? Please tell me you've been playing.
No, man. I've been grinding out the new Space Marine patch. It came out earlier today. We have Dark Angels in the game now. So
okay.
The new missions.
Listen, well as if it wasn't for Warhammer, then I'm going to have to give you the pass on that one. I'm going to have to give you the pass on that one.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna give it a try. I'm definitely gonna give it a try. I was telling my stream, man, the last time I was streaming, like the month of December, we got hit with so much stuff, dude. Like being a gamer right now is stressful, but in a good way. There's just like so many things to play. We got the new Dark Tide update that happened. We got Marvel Rivals that dropped. We got freaking the Space Marine 2 update as well. And not even to mention, we got Path of Exile Part 2 that came out. And dude, I'm like juggling games like a circus clown at this point. I don't even know what to commit to anymore, man. It's just too much.
Don't forget, we got the Game Awards. I think it was
Game Awards as well, dude.
Like more stuff that's like, you want to be broke again this year? How about the Playboy's Choice Wars, where it's 3 gacha games, 1 DLC, and 1? So you know, it's an interesting Game Awards season. It's the Jeff Keighley show.
Yeah, man.
Take it more from that.
Now, talking about this next match we got coming on stream, it's an interesting one. Because there's a player in the tournament goes by the name of Super Dave, and Super Dave has a really cracked out Shang Tsung, very similar to Minkington, but I think he plays it a different style. It's I'd personally say it's a little more creative because he kind of mixes in the character switches into it. But anyways, aside from that, it looks like one of Super Dave's buddies reached out to me, goes by the name of Frog Roach, and he said he wanted to play in the tournament. I said, listen, dude, if you want to play, sign up. So I'm really excited to see what this guy is going to be bringing to the table.
I mean, hey, man, that's dope to see. And we love to see more people get involved. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's the beauty and like the glory of the FGC, you know, the MK community. I know a lot of people can argue and say that it is kind of in a rough spot right now, you know, MK1, MK11, MKX, everybody kind of has their own cup of tea when it comes to NetherRealm titles. I feel like even Injustice can be thrown into that category. But at the end of the day, man, we all play NetherRealm games and we're all just here to have fun. So, you know, if you guys are sitting in the sidelines and if you ever question to yourself, man, I want to play, I want to get involved. Dude, get involved. Get up in here, you know. We're all friendly. We're not going to judge you for your gameplay. Maybe I'll call you a stupid idiot if you play like a butthead. But besides that, we want to see you get involved in the action. I went ahead and sent Froggeroach a friend request through WB. So we just gotta wait for him to accept it, and right after he accepts it, we'll get this next match going. Okay,
and you know
he
what?
accepted it. Perfect.
As we are filling for time as well, you know, let's talk about integrations to FGC, because, you know, you yourself, you know, we're talking about building bridges. A lot of YouTubers, you know, might be a little bit intimidated, but of course in Clash of the Realms, you've had myself and Caboose, you know, it's the importance of being able to bridge those audiences together, which is super helpful and really good. I wouldn't be doing commentary if it wasn't for content creators like yourself or Ketchup and Mustard holding these sorts of tournaments and wanting us to get involved, whether that be from a player standpoint, a viewing standpoint, or a commentary standpoint. You know, it all feeds into each other. So, I'm gonna do a shameless plug because I know you're gonna have this up on YouTube. Please support your fellow content creators, giving it a thumbs up, subscribing. Just those very small things go a very long way here. So, please do so.
Oh, listen, HBT, don't even say shameless, man. When I bring guests onto this
show,
dude, when I bring guests in here, the floor is yours, man. If there's anything you want to promote, anything you want to talk about, feel free. I always tell these everyone, mi casa es tu casa. So definitely, man, if you got anything going, the content-wise, I know you make incredible content, dude. You have some of the most informative character dive-ins I've ever seen. And I mean, hey, I'll plug you myself, guys. Definitely check out HBT. If you want to go ahead, grab your YouTube channel, slap that in the comment, or not the comment section. Well, yeah, comment section as well, because this is going on YouTube. Slap that in the comment section, man. Drop it in the chat. Let these people know, because you make some pretty fascinating content, I should say.
It's really interesting, because I came into the MX era where the community was still kind of in its inception in the early basis. But with my lore aside, let's quickly jump over into this game. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I am so intrigued to see what this patch version of Geras is like, because he sounds and looks nasty with that mid command grab he gets that can now launch.
Oh yeah, dude, it's messed up. Well, it does launch, but given the right circumstances, I mean, you do need a cameo like Movado, or one of the ambush cameos that could really get that command grab going for him. But right now, it looks like Froggeroach is rocking Geras with Sonya. This is definitely a team I don't think I've ever seen before. Usually we see Geras Movado, we see Geras Motaro, but Geras Sonya? Excuse me?
Something I want to say is how generous that Dots has actually been with his meter usage right now. I see the vision of going for the big forward 3 into the overhead into the Sonya ring, but the drops right now are just, they're very expensive to have. And right now, oh my god, this man is he's playing this character cracked, just jumping everywhere. Oh, the cheeky up right there. Catch it. Very comfortable zoning, wants to lock in the hourglass. There's 2.
Oh my god.
Oh! I'm still not used to seeing Sector have full screen. Good reactions right there. Wants to shut down the hourglass as soon as possible. This is going to do a lot of damage as well, considering the life deficit.
Oh yeah, it is. Look at this. He's going to go for the fatal blow. Doesn't really work. He kind of got shut down by the missiles there. That was really... Wait! He gets a full combo off of the overhead Sonya. I did not know that. That was interesting.
He's been going for that like the entire game so far. He's been fishing for it. I ain't gonna lie. He's been being caught by it. But this is a very expensive. Again, life deficit in place. Those health bars are very misguided. Ooh, going up the screen. Ooh, that was a bit too close for my own comfort there.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised it didn't work. The jump back from Dark, saving his butt from that fatal blow. Dude, this is a team that's kind of been terrorizing the competitive scene, I must say. Kung Lao Sector. We've seen a player goes by the name of Online Kale. He's been whipping this out in tournament quite a bit, and it's so effective, man. You get a lot of nonsense trickery setups that you're able to go for. And it kind of makes Kung Lao play like the way he used to when he had his armored launcher. Kung Lao was one of those characters where you just almost always had to respect if he had meter. And pairing him up with a cameo like Sector, it's kind of the same thing, man. This is basically pre-patch Lao. Just as I say that, though, Froggeroach gonna catch a nasty combo. Tries to go for the Sonya setup, but the armored wake up from Darks trying to get out of there. Oh no, overcommitment there. He's gonna get punished for it. 1-bar breaker? Does he have the 1-bar breaker? No 1-bar breaker.
I was gonna say that was a very expensive mistake to have right there. Thing is, he got his mix in, and it definitely was paying off. But again, this is such a strange and unorthodox team. So I want to see how this goes in like the long run, because as we pointed out very early on, being able to get a launch off that overhead is really, really important for Geras. You know, you have the Sonya squaring to really maintain that height, but I'm interested. I see the vision, but it needs to be a bit more clear.
Yeah, look at this. Dark's right now sitting in the character select screen trying to figure out what the... Oh, actually, no, Frogger Roach. I don't know what's going on. These guys are taking their sweet time. I respect it. You know, anytime you take a loss in this game, you really want to sit there and rethink your options. I feel like that's kind of the best way to approach it. You know, sometimes a lot of players kind of just want to jump right back into the battlefield and just go head first into the fray. And that can be very bad if you approach stuff like that. Doesn't really give you time to think, doesn't really give you a chance to kind of reconsider your options in the set. But look at this. Tries to go for the overhead. That's going to be a huge punish here. Frogger Roach with a full stick of butter going to hold on to it. Doesn't want to break her just yet. Darks right now has got him in the corner. Goes for the stagger pressure. Oh, the low is going to connect.
5-bit, 2-4 into the time stop. Going to lock him to forward 2. Going to go for the mix again. Oh no, I'm not sure if that is exactly what he wanted. He normally likes to set off after that, but we're going to get clipped by the stray rocket. A lot of patience can be shown here from Glass. Play things full screen, don't want to overextend. Definitely looking for that air hat. I'll be for real. I haven't seen much of that air hat. Oh, there is. Oh, did someone eat that? That was great.
Wait a minute.
One, forward one, into the throw. There's the command grab.
Oh my god, does that work?
Ooh.
It worked!
The spirit of MK11 Fatal Blows live on.
Well, you know the controversy in Sector and Motaro's Fatal Blow now, right? You heard all the drama between it?
Yes, I have. That is that's an interesting one.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty broken. I'm not gonna lie, like legit, they kind of defy the way Fatal Blows work. It's kind of something you can just throw out and no repercussion for, you know, any punishing or nothing like that. It's just completely safe. You can be right next to your opponent, throw a Fatal Blow with Sector, and kind of just laugh at your opponent afterwards. It's kind of messed up. I don't know if NetherRealm's gonna address it or what, but it kind of makes cameos like Sector and Motaro super good options to pick for a cameo.
Sorry to interrupt that my laughter. What is this cracked gameplay that we're seeing going on
Crazy,
at the moment?
dude.
Stuff is just happening.
Wow.
Stuff is just happening. It's so cracked. Spin to win, bro.
Spin to win 100%. Dark's going up 2-0. Frogger Roach might have to pull something out of his butt ASAP if he wants to win this.
I am a firm believer. He's been playing really well. But again, it's just what he's going for seems to be very ambitious, and I don't know if it will fully work, because where Darks has been landing his hits and fully capitalizing on it, we've been seeing these great increments and great ideas from Frogger Roach, and they haven't quite taken full. It looks like he wants to stick to his guns, but the switch to Serena. Interesting. Again, an unorthodox switch, I would say, when it comes to Geras. But then again, I do live on this side of the ocean. We have one main Geras player known as Silent King. I believe his game attack has changed since then. But he does utilize a lot of Geras, typically when we do see him in the EU scene. It is
Interesting, man. No, I'm kind of on the same boat with you. I don't know what the hell is going on with these cameo choices. I mean, I respect the approach here. You know, Frogger Roach trying to be different in this pool of Geras Movados, Geras Motaros. Let's just see if he can make it work. Oh my god, that standing one had a crazy hitbox. I'm surprised it actually reached. It almost confirmed into some devastating damage. Good down poke, gonna go for the throw. It looks like Darks does have a slight life lead. He's gonna go for the dive kick, tries to set up the Sector rocket. Oh, goes for the up block, immediately tries to tag him with a down one, was looking for some crazy hit advantage. But Darks, dude, he's playing at 1,000 miles per hour here, not really letting Frogger Roach get anything started.
Yeah, looking in those 3 hourglasses right now, very important.
Oh my god, dude, what a freeze frame.
Oh no, the awkward angle made the 2 off the back 1-2 whiff. That's weird. Game.
This man looked like he was twisted in the air. contortionist.
He got that Kazuya body contortion on his
Serious.
But one thing I will say, we haven't seen Froggeroach really go for any tick throws as well. Command grab. In fact, he's barely utilized that. It's such an expensive thing to have, but oh, the spin on the armor again. Get off me. With 3 seconds left on the clock.
My goodness.
He smelt the desperation. He was like, nah, I'm okay. And he just walked up to him, just bopped him in the head with that.
Look at this pickup here. This is bad news bears. Okay, that actually worked out in Froggeroach's favor. Gonna go for the 1-bar breaker. He's gonna get corner positioning. This is huge. Oh, get ready for the mix!
Oh, what's gonna be? Wow! Into the overhead. No, whips it. Unfortunate. Goes for that big down 2. Can't quite get anything off the stand 1 right there. Good trades right now with Froggeroach, but be careful. Wants to back things up. Has the hourglass locked in. Does not have the meter to deal with it, though. He's gonna get hit. Oh no, he isn't. Full advancing string of 242 is gonna come out of Sector's Rocket's range.
Dude, I really love how he's using that like sand clone move. Not too many Gears players utilize that, and Froggeroach has been using this since the beginning of the set. Good down poke. Tries to steal his turn. Was looking for the command throw, but this might actually do it. If he doesn't get that breaker going, this is going to be bad. Into the Sector setup. Yup. Goes for the jump in. Tries to tag him with the sweep. Into the overhead. No conversion. Wait a second. He's still alive. Oh.
That man fishing for brutality. I feel like he was fishing for a brutality right there. But we're going to get an animality to close out that game. Docs 3 up against Froggeroach.
Look at this freeze right here. Oh my god. Jesus, and then as soon as it unpauses, the bite straight to the head. Geras is in pain. Yikes. Dude, that's one of the more brutal ones. My goodness, just getting straight mauled by a tiger. Yikes.
Nasty way to go, as they say. But very well played all around. Froggeroach definitely with a very experimental approach to the cameo system with Geras. From the typical C of what we have in the norm, but the same could honestly be said, in my opinion, for my familiarity with the team of, you know, Lao and Sector. Usually, again, on this side of the pond, the Kung Lao player, of course, as you know, and, you know, he has no doubt given people wet nightmares, is Foxy's Lao has always been a formidable force, and whilst, you know, Foxy doesn't really play Lao in this game very, very much, you know, it's nice to see that character be played with a different flair.
Yeah, dude, you're not lying about that, man. Incredible stuff we've been witnessing here today. Again, I just want to mention the massive diversity of characters we're getting here for this week 7. It's something very special. Yo, real quick, Lord Infamous, I'm Maki. If you guys are out there, you're about to get DQ'd. 1 more minute and Lord Infamous is going to be DQ'd. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing, but he better wake the hell up before he finds himself in the lower bracket. I'm pretty sure he is aware, or maybe he's already playing his opponent, but just a heads up in case you're watching the stream, Lord Infamous, check in for your match, brother. Check in. Very important, so you can continue kicking butt in these brackets. Oh, he already got DQ'd. We'll have some mods take a look into that to see if he's even playing or what the hell's happening. But dude, imagine beating a player like Honeybee and then saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna DQ."
Well, it's just the peace out meme where he just puts it up, fades.
Straight up, dude. The next match, you guessed it, another banger. We got B-Wood going up against the Shizzles. This should be very interesting. Now, are you familiar with the Shizzles, HBT?
The Shizzles. Not quite in the game tag name, no.
This guy is an Omni-Man main. Now, I know you're a big fan of Omni-Man's ginormous butt. I know you love to just go into the character select screen, select Omni-Man, turn him around, and just stare at it for hours upon hours. But it's going down.
I mean, hey, man, that man's got a monster truck ass. You can't blame anyone for staring at that.
I lied. This is not going to be the next match. The Shizzles did request to give him 5 to 10 minutes, so we're going to go ahead, give him 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to move on to the next match, and then we'll come back to these guys. B-Wood, I know you're in the chat. I know you want to play, but the Shizzles on Discord just asked for 5 to 10 minutes, brother. So we're going to give him 5 to 10 minutes. If he's not ready after this set, though, we are going to DQ him, and we're going to advance you straight into winners finals. All right? Let me see who's up next. No, I don't think it's Can't Stop the Train versus, let me see. We got coming up next. Let me just go ahead and browse through these brackets really fast. So I think there's another match that's been waiting. I think there's another one. Hold on. Let me see. Dude, we just have so many good matches to put on stream for the players today. It's unreal.
I mean, hey man, no complaints on my part. You know, again, I rarely get to commentate the NA scene, and it's always an absolute pleasure and very, very fun to watch. Just in motion, man. It's nice to be on here, and thank you again for having me on here, and thank you again, chat.
Of course.
So wonderful, so supportive. Again, keep an eye out for predictions. I'm keeping an eye out. But yeah, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. The match has been fantastic so far.
Yeah, the next match we got is a player that goes by the name of Michael Seraphan. Now, I don't know if this guy's trolling. I don't know if he really is a Michael Seraphan or what, but he plays Geras as well. And let me tell you, man, this dude's Geras is so clean. He actually had people believing it was a Gur Heidi. But, you know, the viewers did make it clear to us that this dude, Michael Seraphan, was in fact at the last LCQ that took place for the most recent pro comp of Mortal Kombat 1. So, you know, completely debunked that this was a Gur Heidi account. But, dude, his Geras is pretty damn scary. There was a lot of setups that Frogger Roach was going for in the last match that we just saw. And if Michael Seraphan goes for the same setups, you're going to see a different approach to it. HBT, this man will mix anybody in Mortal Kombat. Get ready for this, man.
I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, one thing that I do want to reinforce, and I don't think a lot of people come to realize nor see it, and that's due to the frequency of EU offline tournaments to NA offline tournaments. We have a significant lower frequency, and because of that, I tend to find that the NA and EU style of play is like they're very, very different.
They are.
Like we are. I say this respectfully to my fellow EU brothers. We play like dry bread. We are very methodical. We are very slow, but we are very precise and effective. And when it works, it really does work. NA, you guys are fast and furious. When you hit hard, and you like to work in for it. And I like that different contrast of styles and approaches. And I like when there's the big offline scenes, you know. I shout out to, because we mentioned it a little bit earlier on. We already have Vianality. I do believe it is March the 6th to the 7th, so we're about 3 months off from it.
Oh,
and
okay.
I do know we do have a few NA players currently eyeballing it. I believe Rewind is taking a look at it. Maybe Girl coming overseas. We shall wait and see. It's going to be a good way of seeing the clash of styles, because I will note the last EU versus US tournament on EU home soil, we did win that one, I believe.
Yeah, you guys did. You know, listen, I've been hosting a couple EU versus NA events myself. I did a collab recently with Rips Arena, and let me tell you, man, EU's got some scary players. Now, I'm not gonna try to option select here, but one thing I gotta say about NA and EU is one of the differences when it comes to online events, man. You guys have like really strong players such as Kanimani, Faisal, and the list just goes on. And bro, they're not afraid of playing online tournaments. You know, one thing I respect about EU is when there's a, you know, team battle or something of that nature going on, they're there and ready to defend their continent. But I don't think the same could be said about NA, man. Like, no disrespect to NA, but a lot of the players in the NA side, like, dude, if there's not $3,000 on the line, you're not gonna see those bigger names, unfortunately. You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But in the recent EU versus NA, you know, I had some really good players, but we were missing out a lot of heavy hitters, bro. And, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I can't force players to play in my events, but I just wish there were more, you know, susceptible to playing like EU is.
I mean, hey man, you never know what the future can hold, and things could very well change. But before we get onto that, let's get into this match we have right here between Michael Seraphan and
Nah, you know what? Forget about this match. I want to sit here and talk about Conan's ginormous nipples for the next 20 minutes. You cool with that?
I mean, hey man, we respect the pepperoni game here.
I'm kidding. All right, what's going on here, man? We got another crazy Gearus player, Michael Seraphan. I did hype this dude up a lot, so I hope he lives up to the hype.
He's saying that he has had 2 big finger snaps so far, which is really good. Getting forward 2 into the command grab. Gonna go for that self. You know, again, I was talking about this a little bit earlier of the Silent King from the EU side of things. This is a team I'm familiar with. So I see a lot, but ooh, this will be interesting. Oh, looks good to get the punch. Might quite capitalize off the low hat. It's gonna get those 3 outlast locked. Whoa! No, that was either the mother of all reads, or the biggest whip that ever whipped. I can't curse because this isn't my channel, but what was that?
I don't know, man. Whatever that was, it's going to be putting Michael Seraphan up 1-0 here over Mohawking Savage, showing us that fatal blows and finger snaps are something you really got to look forward to in this matchup.
Bro, that was literally the Punisher meme of no. Wait.
Wait.
Oh, bro, that is so unfortunate. That was either the biggest balls read that ever was, or the mother of all whiffs. Oh my days.
It was out of control. I hope he actually pulls off one of the setups I was talking about earlier, because I want to see you I want you to see the type of mix that Gearus is capable of putting on an opponent. It does require him to have the hourglass fully locked and loaded, and he does have to put you in the corner. But if he does have those situations in his favor, dude, you're gonna get your mind blown. Let's see if Michael Seraphan can pull it off. Oh my god, beautiful way to utilize that Motaro projectile reflection there. He's gonna go for the jump in into the punish. Doesn't really get the full combo confirmed, but instead, he's gonna go for a command throw. Wow, dude, you can't even throw a projectile at this dude.
Yeah, gotta be careful, man, because, you know, that's the one thing that they started off with the tone of this match. When you saw the low hat, it was catching up Michael Seraphan. Now he's reacting to just normal toss and going, oh, okay, if you're going to throw that, you're going to check me a bit, I'm fully going to capitalize on that. And that's, yeah, just zip and zap. Ooh, was looking for the snap as a way out of it. Dude. Couldn't quite get it due to the armor properties of that spin.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, what the hell is even a counter to that hat spin from Kung Lao these days, man? You know, these Kung Lao players, they lose one armored move, but they got another one in their pocket. Yo, Fido, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. Goes to the low hat.
Wonderful flawless block. Wants to negate the chip. Gonna move his way in very comfortably. Not want to overextend it. So he max range of that keep it safe. Doesn't want to have to deal with it. That's sweet. Gonna go for the hat setup, but there's that forward three. Quite a good trade, I would say, for Michael Seraphan. Keep things very plus, and gonna keep himself safe as well off that Motaro teleport. Another hat does block it. Forward 1 looking to get that tick. No, just chooses to hold it instead, but, you know, raw command grab.
Bro, the only thing that's going through my mind watching this set right now is the amount of hip thrusting staggers Michael Seraphan has hit this dude with. It's just like such a disrespectful move, right? Imagine you're just crouch blocking and Gearus just walks up to you, just starts thrusting his hips right in front of your face. That's like been the story of this match. That's been the story of this match the entire time, man.
They knew what they were doing at NO.
Oh, 100%, bro. Like, first of all, how is this guy the Time Lord? And that's his fighting style? Just like hip thrust?
Hip thrust, bro. They're the one thing that was eternal from every timeline.
Wow, 5 seconds left on the clock. I don't think Mohawking. Wait! Dude! Tries to go for the overhead, overcommits to the special string, and the down 2 to take it 2-0 here. Michael Seraphan trying to speed run right now. Wow.
Played that very methodical. I think Mohawk Savage was playing that a lot smarter. He slowed things down, played it a little bit more at his pace. And I think he knew in the first game maybe he overstepped. He was being caught a little bit for it, but Michael Seraphan started getting really comfortable into that game in the first round to things slowed down. I think Mohawk realized that and was like, I need to back off. Get some breathing room, get some breathing space. reapproach things. But that said, by going back to the character select now, we have had a switch from Kung Lao to Liu Kang, a character that can hit you for this is just the get back thrown teleport into back to free team.
Wow, I mean, dude, making the switch to Kung Lao, Liu Kang, this is such a classic team, man. That was crazy, bro. The projectile bounced right back to him, and he actually caught a little additional damage off of the Sand Nado. Michael Seraphan, he's playing these matchups almost to perfection, it seems. He's got so much tech for every single character he goes up against. Oh, dude, we might see the setup. We might see the setup! Brace yourself, APT!
Oh, wait, no, he jumped out of it, but we pick up where we leave off. We still have to see it. There's that 4-3 again. One more for Chop. Oh, no, we're looking for that optimal damage. Back to 3. Teleports, gets right out of it. Does not want to have to deal with it. Projectiles. Looking to deflect it. But, oh, okay, so caught him this time.
Look at that.
So active.
Yup, and he's gonna ballerina spin to the other side of the screen. It looks like Michael Seraphan is in a really good position to send Mohawking down to the lower side bracket. Look at these projectile reflex. He's gonna charge up the hourglass as well. Dude, what is that like? That stain on the floor, that shadow stain. You seeing that? What the hell is going on in this game recently?
Yeah, that has not moved, has it?
Dude, I'm so confused.
Reflect again. It's not a lot of damage, but it is still a really good check. Because again, it's the one thing I think most people need to pick up on. And that is just the reactionary nature of Michael Seraphan and how he's just like quite confident just reflecting those projectiles. Be careful. Set things up. Seraphan knows have 3 hourglasses locked in. Can play this really lame, really patient. You call it the EU style, respectfully, I would know. Nice, gonna get caught. Doesn't quite land on the hat for it.
Oh my god, what a punish. Into the time. Oh, he dropped the combo. This might be a saving grace for Mohawking. Never mind, gonna go for the 1-bar breaker, escaping all of that damage. Michael Seraphan charges up the hourglass once more. Mohawking still has a chance here, but he really has to play to perfection. But never mind, gonna jump right into a Motaro laser tail shot. That's gonna be giving Michael Serra the game 3-0. Wow.
Very well played from Mohawks. I mean, unfortunately, came a little bit too late to the race in that regard. I definitely feel like the switch to Liu Kang was far more confident, but Michael Seraphan definitely pulled off a lot of really interesting stuff. Unfortunately, wasn't quite able to meet the hype that was set towards expectations, but hey, there's still the rest of the night, so I'm more than happy to be proven wrong in that regard. And, you know, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. So far, the last couple weeks for COTR action, Michael Serra and the Lee May player we saw earlier, they've been kind of dominating everybody they go up against, man. Numerous top 8 appearances already. And I feel like these guys are setting up themselves to make another top 8. I think they need one more match to make it happen. Oh, no, wait, actually, Michael Seraphan beating Mohawking is going to put him in winner semifinals of pool number 4, where he has to go up against ELG Marie. That's not going to be an easy opponent to defeat, but if he's capable of defeating ELG Marie, we will be seeing him in winners finals for tonight.
That is a match that I'm definitely looking forward to. I've been very familiar with Mari's playstyle, his accolades, and what he's been able to do. So that is no easy match, but man, that's gonna be a great one.
All right, it looks like we're jumping right into our next match, man. Today, the matches have just been flowing one after another, and you'll love to see it. You guys haven't gave HBT time to really dive into some of these MK characters, man. You know, I'm waiting to have somebody with a massive connection issue so you could really, like, give us some lore about Conan's nipples or something.
Well, here's the funny thing. I haven't done any lore for Conan, so you've got me beaten in that regard.
Oh, what?
Yeah, here's the thing. Conan was a little bit before my time, unfortunately.
Okay.
I am planning to watch the movies. I hear they're quite cheesy, but they're quite fun. So I'm looking forward to them, but I'm rather unfamiliar with the character. So it's quite exciting for me to be able to dive into things with a fresh set of eyes.
I'm excited, man. Well, look, so far NetherRealm has made the character look extremely stiff. I'm gonna be honest with you. For people that don't really know about Conan, that's not the look I wanted the mask to have on him. But I mean, hey, the movies are awesome. Like, if you ever go back and travel back in time to check out some of the Conan movies, a lot of them are just like very nostalgic, and it's a lot of funny stuff that goes down, man. Seeing the effects back in that time will probably make you chuckle quite a bit.
I'll definitely look forward to that. I'll give you my movie review of it.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to it.
That said, let's get back to this match, because you did talk about the Shizzles and him playing Omni-Man.
Crazy Omni-Man player, bro.
Let's see it. Overhead. Gonna get caught into the fall too, and nice hit confirmed. Gonna do a considerable amount of damage. I don't believe this is gonna kill. Puts he would in a pretty favorable position life-wise.
Yeah, that was very close. 40%. Oh my God, just goes to the together maker and a back forward four in the air to take the round. Jesus Christ, did you see a glimpse of that massive butt from Omni-Man? I'm sorry, Chad. I can't not stare at that, you know? I'm sorry. I don't know what you guys want me to do.
Fearlessly cheeked up. As well. Good block's gonna crush that low. Brings up. Gonna go for low hat as well. Check on the knee. Big jump. No one quite home. Very expensive use of meter right there. Don't know if it's good utilization of it. Nice, gonna catch with the active frames. Honestly, a really good cameo choice to counteract the airborne nature of Omni-Man. Just want to shut down what he can do.
Yeah, and it's wild because Omni-Man is one of those characters in Mortal Kombat 1 where a lot of people are requesting buffs right now. But it's like, then again, you see players like the Shizzles, you know? There's a handful of Omni-Man players that would play in a competitive setting and really showcase what he's capable of doing. And it makes you wonder, man, does Omni-Man really need buffs, you know?
It's a very peculiar character, because here's the thing. Omni-Man's a character that I would say on paper is very solid. But in terms of practicality of the rest of the cast, I don't see very much fruition from it. I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, but I feel like the hype for this character exceeded the player use we have had competitively. So I would be interested in seeing if something can change later down the line. But right now, I'd still say he's in a relatively good spot. We just need to see a lot more of it.
Yeah, well, I personally think one of his strongest suits in MK1 gameplay is his ability to just, like, control the neutral. He's not the greatest at it, but what I mean by that is, like, you know, he has access to a air dash. And that air dash, if you constantly just kind of back away from your opponent and use it to just gain distance, dude, it makes it really difficult for the opponent to catch up to Omni-Man. So he's like, in my opinion, one of those characters that can kind of run away with a life lead, you know? Kind of what we're seeing here right now. The Shizzle's not overextending, kind of just backing off, utilizing that Lao hat to keep that distance. B-Wood just needs one good touch, though, to get the party started. He's got that 50-50 mix locked and loaded. The low connected, but the trade! Oh my God. Good throw. 13 seconds left on the clock. B-Wood doesn't have much room for error here. Whoa, what was that?
Up. Looks for the clap, gets trade with the ball, but that was as scrambly as it gets down to the timer. That was, I'm gonna try and crush any projectile, because I think the Shizzles was looking for the clap to maybe crush any projectiles that would have been tossed by Kano, because EX hand clap shatters it, and maybe would have sent it full screen, closed things out. But the active frames of the Kano ball were traded with it, shut it down instantly. That was just a scrambly situation. So we're gonna jump right into things. No changes, no alterations. Keep things very simple, very effective.
Yeah, it's interesting that B-Wood decides to stick with the Kano cameo. I know Shao Kahn's got a lot of different options to kind of allow him to get his game plan flowing just a little better than how Kano does. Like, I seen Shao Kahn Sector, dude, that is a devastating team.
Yeah.
Especially with the most recent buffs that Sector got. You can't go wrong with that pick at this point.
It is honest to God, the amount of filth that you're able to kind of get off Sector with this team is disgusting.
It is. It's 50-50 Central. It completely disregards neutral. And it's definitely something you got to watch out for. But look at this. The Shizzles kind of running away with this round right now. Gonna go for the Thunderclap, getting a whole grab's worth of damage off of that one. Dude, what I tell you? Look at this runaway. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God.
Oh, hold up.
Dude, that was a home run. Launching him with a back two out of nowhere. B-Wood tags him with a low. That's gonna force a breaker. Yup.
There it is. Good catch. Goes for the 2-2-2. Wonderful tackle.
Oh, wow.
Check the back one.
Oh my
maybe
God,
try to
that's
catch him
GG's.
with the knives, but yeah, that is it. Slam it down on the axe. Put a round on the board for himself. Really good for B-Wood. Wants to break that momentum that the Shizzles had.
I always say this, dude. B-Wood as a player is so scary to go up against. I actually tuned into one of his streams one time, and this dude literally always grabs all the players that he's going up against, like in terms of characters, and he makes sure he gets his practice in. I know he probably wasn't able to do that against the Shizzles with such short time notice, but he is just a complete lab monster, and it really shows in his gameplay. Oh my God, the combo drop from the Shizzles. He's got to be careful.
I was looking for that really nasty optimal off the back 1-1. A really good spacing button as well. Just move so far forward, catch people off their feet. Gonna go for 1-2-1. Oh, gonna spend the extra bits of meter to close things out. 1 round apiece going into things. Definitely showing Shizzles has not lost the momentum entirely. He would needs to bring things back. Throw once again. Things down. Crush any projectiles you sort of collapse.
What did Conan say? To crush my enemies. It is the meaning of life. To crush my enemies. I forgot what he said, something like that. In the teaser, remember?
Teaser. Oh God, yeah.
He said something like that. To crush my enemies. To squeeze your nipples. To crush my enemies.
Oh, the big damage right now. Double back 2-2. Catch him. Slam down that axe. Guess the mix. Empty overhead. Go for the low.
Good defense here from the Shizzles, kind of just turtling in the corner, praying for his life that he doesn't get opened up by that devastating Shao Kahn 50-50 mix.
Really strong spacing being shown, but such strong defense at the moment.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The standing 1-2 was actually grab immune. Did you see that? That was pretty weird.
Yeah.
That's plus frames. B-Wood goes for the jump in, and that's gonna do it, tying up the set 1-1. Battle of the big boys is going down. Unbelievable stuff we're witnessing here tonight.
Very, very back and forth. I'm loving that we're seeing these sorts of games where the adaptation is bouncing between both players, because this is going to be very back and forth, and it would not surprise me if it was going to go to a game 5.
I mean, judging by the way these first couple matches win, I think we very much well are going to a game 5 between these two players, man. The Shizzles is showing us that he can go against the best of the best in Mortal Kombat 1 right now. I mean, he's been showing us that for quite some time now with Omni-Man. And dude, if it ever happens, if Omni-Man ever gets that buff everyone's looking for, my goodness, this character is going to be exactly where he needs to be. Because look, it doesn't sit right with me. The fact that Homelander is able to dominate this game the way he does, and, you know, we have very little to no Omni-Man players right now, I'm not, you know, I don't like the way that is. I want Omni-Man to be very prevalent in Mortal Kombat 1 competitive play.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. Ooh, nice conversion right there, but I would love to see more of the Viltrumite in this game. But, you know, we just need to see what the NetherRealm gods do for us, especially with the recent word outside of, you know, regarding
Yeah. I mean, let's keep it real, HBT. You are the lore master. If Omni-Man and Homelander got into a fight IRL, who's winning?
Homeland is going to turn into a skid. That is literally coughing baby versus nitrogen bomb. Like there is no.
Thank you, bro. I remember when they announced these two characters and people were like, oh, Homelander beats Omni-Man. I'm like, bro, you obviously don't know who the hell Nolan is.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, you just watch the boys. That's okay. I respect that, but you're wrong.
Straight up. Look at this, though. It looks like B-Wood. He's got a pretty even life lead here. 17 seconds left on the clock. Goes for the ambush cameo. He's trying to close that distance, but the Shizzle's running away. Oh my God! He got clipped by the throwing knife. Dude.
Oh, he backdashed so far. You know, that's one of the things that B-Wood's adjusted to do, because he's like, this man keeps running away from me with the Kano bot. Kano knives. Kano knives, but the big back two. Start off the game right out of the gate and slam it down. Gets the mix. Back three into the low. Gonna guess once again. Yep, 2-2. Oh, choosing let's go for the axe forward 2 check. Very
respect it. You know, the thing is about B-Wood, he's very calculated. He didn't want to overcommit to the forward 2 because if he would have done that, that could have been very punishable. But I mean, he just missed out on a pretty juicy combo potential. The Shizzles kind of living on a prayer here, and that's gonna do it, man. The pressure from B-Wood is relentless right now. Into the brutal, my goodness.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm stealing.
Not only is that brutality sick, but also this this freaking skin from Shao Kahn. It takes this character to a whole nother level, man.
Like, here's the thing, man. I love Shao in general. I like General Shao, but there's something about Shao Kahn, bro, that just it's different.
It really does hit different, man. And I'll tell you something, the horns are a great addition to this character's look.
It is such a weird adjustment. It is such a weird adjustment. I don't hate it, but because like his helmetless look in MK11 threw me off so bad. But I'm just like, he just looks right. He just looks right with the horns that can complement, you know, his already existing toolkit. A wonderful catch from B-Wood, knowing that active frames and the hit properties of that laser can catch notes in the sky. But back in one, looking for the Optimal to stand free into the Viltrumizer, face slam and grind. Nice. 425 damage. Oh, and of course, how could I forget the more optimal switch from Lao into Battle Sonya? This is big damage.
Not only that, but he's getting that access to that sneaky overhead that's going to allow him to also convert off to some serious damage. I mean, that's another thing about Omni-Man in general. You pair him up with certain cameos, and he just turns into a powerhouse, man. I mean, this is probably going to take the round for him if he doesn't drop it. Yup. It's the combo extension off of Sonya, and that's going to do it. Almost 34 plus damage. The combo wasn't even over. And the Shizzle's back in action.
This is definitely a team you see with Omni-Man a bit more common, I would definitely say, especially in the last patch. Keep in mind that forward 3 does have armor crushing properties, and with the Sonya, they overhead very plus and can get a bit of mix and crush that armor.
Straight up, dude, that jump in from B-Wood was pretty wild, forcing a breaker from the Shizzles. He's gonna go for a raw thunderclap in front of his face just to keep some distance. Wow, what a pickup! Oh my God. The fact that the Shizzles confirmed that as soon as the Sonya projectile smacked him in the face was brutal. He's gonna charge it up, faking out a mix-up there. The Shizzles right now running away with the life lead, exactly expected. Goes for the overhead, just getting a lot of chip out happening here. That's gonna be an escape failed. Some big boy damage from the Sonya forward throw. Bro, no way! And the cameo got hit. He's not gonna be able to break her. That's GG's.
Yo, this switch was sick. That switch was sick. Gonna crush that spine as well. Cries and Coke on. Holy moly.
Yeah, dude, that's a wild scene to see there. You got his helmet next to the top half and his axe next to the bottom half. Yikes.
That's a really dope brutality. I have not seen that one yet. I have not. That's a great one.
Yeah, it was actually one of his new ones that you have to purchase with seasonal credits in the freaking seasonal shop.
Yes.
So what's interesting about this match right now, HBT, if B-Wood wins this, he's gonna advance into winner's final of his pool, where he has to face off against No Green, another Shao Kahn player. And if the Shizzles wins this, he's gotta go up against another Shao Kahn player.
Oh, we are Legion.
Pretty wild stuff, man. I did not expect these brackets to turn out the way they did, but it's hype nonetheless.
charge it up, keep the overhead relatively safe. B-Wood wants to armor right through with it. Doesn't want to have to deal with it. Slams it down. To guess. Back 3 into the back 3-2. Another back 3-2. Oh, we're going to go triple into the 2. Okay, we're going to loop it into itself. All right. The nasty mix.
Dude, he tried to use a Viltrum dash to try to survive that mix-up. He was looking for a punish, but it's not gonna happen. B-Wood on match point. This dude just unleashed an onslaught of ass whoopings there. Wow, that jump in actually worked. He's gonna go for the throw. He puts the shizzles in the corner. Dude, and they say Shao Kahn doesn't have a mid. What's that back one then, huh?
Yeah, no.
What is that?
I don't want to hear it. As a Shao Kahn degenerate, I will say that we don't need a mid once we drop that act. We were okay. We really got like the back one of it. We're good. It's right there. Wonderful tech from the Shizzle. Looking a little bit more comfortable this match, but absolutely needs to work out that corner because B-Wood is bullying with that corner in play. Nice to utilize the armor. Gonna get the launch. Wonderful catch into the stance. Into the face slam. Gonna get that side switch. Yeah, crush the spine a little bit. Back up. Don't want to overextend. B-Wood does have to be careful. Fatal blow is in play, but the Shizzles doesn't want to have to overextend. We've seen him back up maybe a bit too much, and it has not paid off for him. Oh, is this going to anti-air? No, the armor is going to crush the armor, and that is all she wrote. B-Wood takes it 3-2 and dropping the bags.
Was the T-bags necessary? Oh my god.
Oh.
This dude must have had a friggin' burning hatred towards the Shizzles because my god, those teabags were vicious.
I mean, hey man, he just after those games and just how they just kind of played out, I would understandably be frustrated in some of those instances. But
you think the runaway really set him off, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean that would tilt me to hell, respectfully. Respectfully. I mean, hey man, we've all felt the sting of Cetrion, of backing her into a corner and then her spending both bars to work her way out and then just rinse and repeat and loop to flawless block hell.
Yeah, that was pretty wild, dude. The next match we got coming up is yet again another crazy match. This is actually going to be the final match before we get into winners finals for tonight, where we'll be getting players entering the top 8 for Friday. Dude, it's going to be Can't Stop the Train versus Yo AJ. Are you familiar with any of these players?
I'm pretty sure I recognize both of these names, but I've never had the pleasure of commentating or seeing them play live like this, actually.
Okay. So Can't Stop the Train is actually an insane Sub-Zero player. The dude is known for being very patient, very calculated, very textbook, I should say, when it comes to MK gameplay. And Yo AJ, kind of a rising star in MK1. I never really heard of him until MK1. And the dude plays a lot of awesome characters. He's got a crazy Sector, but I think his true main is Ashra. And you know, Ashra is very problematic in Mortal Kombat 1, dude. That character, I don't even think you could say she's a sleeper because we all know her potential in Mortal Kombat 1 at this point.
Oh yeah, no, I've been forced to play against Makaran's Ashra and the EU side of things more than once, and regrettably not want to spike my controller. So yeah, we could see it. And as I pointed out earlier, the difference between the EU and NA style. So, no, some pretty big shoes to fill in that regard, but looks like we do see her on the screen right now. Is this see this character get locked in?
So he does, like I mentioned, he does have a Sector, and I do feel like Sector could be really good for a character like Sub-Zero. You know, Sub-Zero is going to try to play that keep away. He's going to try to get those ice clones going and really chip away at your life bar with that ground freeze that he has that barely has any recovery. And a character like Ashra might end up getting a little flustered with that type of utility that Sub-Zero has to offer. But a character like Sector, dude, I feel like she can contest with the keep away that Sub-Zero is going to want to do in a matchup like this.
Firmly agree. Firmly agree. I want to see how this all goes out practically. Because, you know, it's one thing for us as commentators, like, blood out and jot things down. But it's the player mindset that really defines each of them. But we're starting off just face to face right out the gate with Movado. Wow. big damage. And that's one thing we're definitely going to see. Absolutely between these two. And now I think about it, this might actually be quite a difficult matchup to get things going for Train, because here's the thing, when it comes to Ashura with her launcher, it suspends her really airborne, and one of the stronger properties about Chameleon is that Jade Blade when it comes back. You know, it's a really good check, but when it comes to Ashura, you can suspend yourself in the air and still keep your combo going. That might be a bit of an uphill battle, I think about it.
I mean, already, man, Yo AJ kind of steamrolling that first round. Can't Stop the Train wasn't really able to get anything started there. Gonna go for the down poke. There's the ice clone. Oh, dude, I see what you're saying. Being able to telephase through those ice clones without even worrying about it is pretty scary.
It is very, very important for the matchup. But this is really where Train needs to start getting this going. Unfortunately, can't do anything off that Melina roll. I simply think that the toolkit that Ashura provides might kind of shut down a lot of Chameleon's options. Of course, since the character's released, there has been a fair few alterations to her, but the same can be said for Sub-Zero in that regard. Nice. Goes for the down one, gonna check the stand one. Back things up, doesn't want to overextend. There's the blade. Oh, I don't know if I entirely agree with that. Yeah. Have to deal with the overhead, gonna go right into the ice clone. I believe the ice clone has been buffed since the most recent patch, no?
It has been. Ice clone, I forgot the exact buff it got, but I know it's active for a lot more frames. And on top of that, he actually closes a lot more. No, he gains a lot more distance when he kind of does that little jump back roll off the ice clone activation. And there was a lot of characters that used to be able to punish his ice clone with certain strings and normals, but now you kind of just gotta hold ice clone, man. If done correctly, Sub-Zero has become a very viable character. And dude, HBT, what's crazy about it is I thought he was already viable, you know, to begin with.
Yeah, to be fair, it would not be MK fans or MK Twitter if there wasn't some downplay of certain characters, but Train's definitely got things going. Gonna go for the triple back to into the Sub-Zero Brutal. Gonna bring things back. Definitely looking a little bit more comfortable. A tad bit of a shaky start right there. AJ just running a bit of a momentum game, but as both players ease things into it. I feel like Train has counter-adapted, adjusted his game plan around some of those armor abilities and options. You know, did get caught off a bit here and there, like we're getting the glaive not landing or the Melina roll missing on the mix, which is really important for this character, mind you. But otherwise, very, very solid play of Train.
Dude, I almost forgot to mention, by the way, everybody watching, if you're a really big enjoyer of Champions of the Realms and just the competitive nature of this series in general, if you guys want to support the finale, we currently have over $1,100 in the prize pool. If you guys want to contribute to that, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Definitely check it out, man. Any contribution definitely helps. It all goes towards the players, and we're trying to get this prize pool beefed up for these finalists. Right now, we got a lot of awesome names in the finale event, and we're looking to get another one come this Friday.
Yep, make sure to tune in for the slaughter for more MK action.
Yes.
End it for this week. But that said, we are now onto our second game of Can't Stop the Train against AJ, and I will say that the adjustments that AJ has made are definitely paying off. And man, just this Ashura damage is just so wacky.
It's insane, dude. Not only is her damage insane, but any conversion into Fatal Blow, it's just criminal how it just doesn't scale at all. I'm talking 2 hits into Fatals, netting this girl like over 50%, close to 60% damage. It's pretty ridiculous. Look at this, Can't Stop the Train. He's gonna put her in the corner. What's the mix-up? Are we gonna see Ice Clone? Of course we are. Wait, did you just see that? He used Serena to break the Ice Clone.
Yeah, even then, it just kind of looked like he just walked, dash blocked into it and was like, not having to deal with that.
That was kind of crazy. Smart stuff there from Yo AJ.
Yeah, a lot of patience being shown. A little bit scrambly right now, but yeah, forces Train to break. Doesn't have to deal with that big damage right on the board. Be careful with those Serena knives. Both of these cameos are playing a very similar game in that regard. All clipped by the first glaive. Airborne, unfortunately, can't quite get a full combo conversion. Oh, wait, this is a 2-touch death sequence.
Oh
dear. Oh no, look
Oh my god. One more touch into fatal and it's GG's. He overcommitted! That is so uncharacteristic from a player like Yo AJ, and that might actually cost him the entire round here. Wow. I mean, dude.
Build breaker in time?
No, he's definitely not going to build a breaker in time, but man, with a life lead such as the one he had, I feel like that was uncalled for, HBT.
Definitely an overextension, maybe a sign of a little bit of a lack of confidence right there, but, you know, again, second game, some mistakes can be made, but that's a pretty big one in terms of desperation to see.
Seriously.
That's right there, but, you know, there's the overhead.
Yeah, looks like Yo AJ's not trying to get a little too demoralized about that situation. They're beautiful block on the low slide. Oh man, these guys are going full YOLO right now. Yo AJ, again, sitting with the life lead. He's got the meter advantage as well. Gonna get the confirm off of the Serenas. Oh, this is gonna be huge. I think that's GG's. Yup. Massive damage. Wow, that was sick.
We're putting on a brutality exhibition, unfortunately, forcing this man to really edit for the YouTube gods right now.
Oh, man. I'm going to be having a good night tonight, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. Well played from AJ. Definitely brought things back. Train was controlling a lot of that first round for sure. I thought AJ may have been a little bit flustered by going for that, you know, that blow into the fatal blow, but retained some composure going into that last round. Was like, I'm not gonna let it get to me. We'll keep going forward, but you know, now it's both these players counter adaptations. How do they bounce off each other? How do they space things out? We're definitely gonna see about here.
And just to double back to that brutality, man, I really love how MK1 has started utilizing ragdoll physics a lot more for a lot of these newer brutalities. That's something we never really got to see, you know, for MK in the most recent iterations of it. But it looks like MK1 is kind of taking a different approach to some of these brutals, and I'm all for it, man. Have you seen the one where Homelander grabs you, tosses you in the air, and then the character flies down to the ground and just bounces and just straight up ragdolls all over the place? It's the funniest thing ever.
We do love those old school Halo 3 ragdoll physics, man.
For real.
Let's go check. Good use of the ice clone, shut things off. Ooh, interesting. Ice clone just crumbled in time. Gonna go for it with the armor. If that was a forward two, this is very scrambly at the
moment. Oh my god, does that work?
Wait! What? Oh wait, this is time to swag. Time to swag it up, son. Closing things out. Another point on the board. We're seeing some desperation moves from AJ right now. Unfortunately, they aren't paying off in the fatal blow.
Dude, that was absolute insanity, the way that actually froze her. You know, the startup of Ice Clone is something you really don't want to contest with, because you will catch yourself in an icy situation. Beautiful pick up there, Ice Light into the Chameleon cameo. Gonna put him in the corner again, but just a neutral jump kick to get a crazy combo confirm. Yo, these guys are making some incredible reads, man.
Oh, when saying that, whoa, that was Galaxy Brain? Holy catch! Alright, backing things up, letting the Ice Clone go away. Definitely AJ sussing things out, but there it is. That is gonna close out the round. Choose to go for double Serena cameo just to guarantee the end and the finish. One round apiece. Whoever wins this is going to go up 2-1 in this matchup. The Ice. Catch with that big forward two. Whoa. Ooh. Flash parry right through it. No one to overextend. But something I will say that Train has been doing really well is actually utilizing a lot of Chameleon's different abilities. But oh, that was very ambitious. We're doing big gamer moves at the moment. Big gamer moves.
Yeah, knocks him down in the corner, sets up the Ice Clone. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Yo, AJ has a massive life deficit here. He's got to be very careful. One more opening from Can't Stop the Train will put him in a 2-1 lead. Oh my god, he catches a low. He should just go straight into fatal. No, he shouldn't have done that. Wait, what?
Oh wait, he's gonna eat it. Okay.
Dude, why would you hold this? This is way too much damage.
This is gonna do like 51 damage, put him in chip territory. I feel like we're gonna see like a gross wake up. I'm expecting a wake up. from Train. Oh no, a lot of patience being shown. All right, this is good. Oh no!
Okay, now this is when it gets serious. HBC, I'm nervous. He kind of just sets up the ice hole and backing away. Doesn't want to overextend anything right now. Yo, AJ looking for that final hit to close this out. Oh my God!
Oh, dashes right through it. Gonna go for the chip, and there it is. Unfortunate for Train. Should have been able to break that fatal blow. That would have been a big win on his part to shut things out. But AJ threading that needle with the demon dash.
I agree with you, man. Look, sometimes, you know, you try to calculate the life deficit and trying to, you know, gauge where your life bar will be after a certain attack. But Ashra's fatal blow, the second she confirms anything into that, for the love of God, Breaker, you don't want to sit there and see the aftermath of that damage because, like you said, dude, that was a near 50% combo he got smacked with. And it basically put him in a situation where one more touch was going to kind of force him to just break her immediately and put himself in a very sticky situation. I don't entirely agree with the decision, but I mean, you know, Train is the player, and all we can do is spectate.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he saw or thought something that we didn't. Because maybe he was like, okay, I can sustain one more minute. I at least want to have that on the table. But the problem is, deficit. So you never know. Maybe he didn't do it in time. But the very bold utilization of the point blank slide. He's gonna eat those troubles. Have his meter drain in the middle of it. That is not great. Gonna go for the back three into the overhead Melina. Gonna get things mid-screen. Gonna go for that glow. Oh, you know he's thinking about that ice cream. You know he's thinking about it. There it is. Oh, best trade in the world, but he's gonna catch AJ out of the sky, looking for that big overhead. One, back 3-4. Big
oh my God.
Punch. AJ jumping a little bit too much. Train is sussing it out, calling it out with those anti-airs. Gonna space things out. Does not have Serena in play. This is an unblockable situation.
Now, I respect the decision here from Yo AJ to maintain that meter, not go for the breaker. So now this round could be heavily in favor of Yo AJ if he can get things going.
Absolutely, but one thing I want to point out is that Train had decided to slow things down a tad bit, not choose to overextend in that regard, back things off, just goes that ice punch way more, knowing that he doesn't want to have to contest with that Ashra forward too. Space things out, don't get hit by it.
You're not lying about that. Okay, really good decision making there from Train to go for that ice slide. Completely, I didn't realize that shut down the Serena, whatever the hell those things are, the claves or whatever. Oh my God, you gotta be careful. The block into the punish, and that's gonna be GG's. We're going to yet again another game 5, HBT. Wow.
Would not expect any less from these two, and Train looks very warm. Looks very warm from that previous game. That was a very decisive round. Now it's up to AJ to kind of be a little bit more decisive with how he's approaching these matchups. I don't entirely agree with the utilization of just throwing out the fatal. I feel like that is, it's doing a little too little for the rest it's putting in.
I agree, man. You know, sometimes these players definitely jump the gun and they say, hey, I'm going to go for this super YOLO read and hopefully my opponent presses a button so I can just capitalize on this massive damage these fatal blows do. And look, I hate to say it, HBT, but that's kind of where the scrub factor of these games come into play, right? Like, you get 30% life deficit, you get access to this massive fatal blow damage. It's like, why? Why is that a thing, dude? Can we go back to MKX days where you had to spend meter to get your super move?
I'm in a firm agreement with that. It felt like a very smart and well-rounded way of just kind of working around the issue. But, you know, we will have to wait and see. But Console Train right now living up to his name, looking for a full optimal combo. Gonna get that punch and open things up full screen. And like I said,
oh my God,
the adjustment switching from utilizing the ice cone to the ice punch has been a monumentous change in the neutral.
Yeah, hold on. He's gonna knock him with the ice clone. Goes for the down poke. Oh, into the mix. That was so smart from Can't Stop the Train. It looks like he's playing this set in a whole different way now. He's just going for more mix-ups, a little more risk-taking. You love to see it, and man, Yo AJ really needs to stop jumping. HBT, this guy's gonna find himself in a very difficult situation if he jumps again.
Yes,
oh my god.
What? Walks into the clone. He was in chip death territory when he, I think he went from the up block, went back to neutral, clipped the clone.
Oh my god.
Right now from can't stop the train, but slide right under it, get a full cover punch, forces AJ to break. The audit has to back up, back. Weave in and out, don't want to overextend. See, again, that's the thing. Train has really changed the matchup with the ice punch because he knows that the forward 2 of Oshlight is a height. He can duck under it, go under it right into the cameos.
Yeah, this is crazy, dude. Good block on the overhead. He tries to counteract with a little bit of pressure of his own. Wow, he actually got opened up there. The throw. Yo AJ right now with no meter to his name. He's got to be very careful. Good block on the low slide. Tries to get a confirm, but the chameleon cameo making it a little wonky. Oh my god, another trade.
Being a little bit too transparent utilization of the forward 2 as well.
There it is.
Jump kicks. And red by train. Oh, just got a teabag mid-combo?
Oh my
Fair enough.
Bro, this week of COTR is savage, man. What is in the air? These players are like out for blood.
It's the Christmas season. Sub-Zero wants to shake his stick. Let's respect that.
Oh, man.
But very well played all around. The adaptation from Train off that last game, that I think was game 4, was pretty monumentous, I would say. And as good as AJ is, he played a lot of those games really, really well. I think maybe his offense, maybe the layers he had just weren't enough to bounce between in that regard.
Yeah, crazy stuff, dude. Can't Stop the Train gonna be taking it, advancing into winners final of his pool. And HBT, it's time, dude. We are finally at that stage of this tournament where shit's about to hit the fan, I should say. If we take a look at the bracket here, yeah, that's it. It's going down, dude. This is when the matches really count. We got pool number 1 for winners final. It's going to be Darks versus Can't Stop the Train. We got pool number 2, the winners final match for that. It's going to be Online Tony. Now listen to this. Apparently, Online Tony is not, in fact, Online Kale's dad. So I don't know who the hell this is. Can anybody let me know in the chat who the hell is Online Tony? Because this man just pulled up out of nowhere and he is taking names. Dude, he beat a lot of good players in bracket number 2. And I don't know who Online Tony is, but I'm a little nervous. But it's going to be Online Tony versus Carbon. And then pool number 3 for winners final, we got No Green versus B-Wood, a Shao Kahn mirror. And then pool number 4, it's gonna be Maiku Seraphan versus Bean Cell. Incredible Sindel player. We're gonna start with pool number 4 since we already saw Can't Stop the Train in pool number 1. So we don't want to have that dude play 2 back-to-back matches. Let's give him a little bit of breathing room so he can recover from those crazy teabags he just did. But we're gonna jump into pool number 4 winners final match, which is gonna be Bean Cell versus Maiku Seraphan. Bro, Maiku Serra has been playing out of his mind tonight. He took out ELG Marie 3-1.
Whoa.
With Gearus!
On point. We like to hear and see that. Yo, these Gearus changes, they saucy, man. They saucy.
I don't know. That character's looking a little broken right now. I don't know, man.
I mean, hey, I love how we went from the polar opposites from MK games. MKX, intense, 50-50 heavy. MK11, dry bread. Now they were like, oh, okay, well, that's clearly what they want, right? They didn't like the dry bread. Let's give them back what they had. And we're like, no, not again. Not again. It's the same thing, but in a different flavor.
It is scary stuff, dude. I mean, like, I'm sure a lot of people can agree when you turn on Mortal Kombat 1, there's just so much crap you gotta deal with in this game, dude. Like, I can name about 5 characters off the top of my dome that I'm sure a majority of the chat right now can just cringe to it. You got Kenshi. you got Sindel, you got Scorpion, you got Havoc, Homelander, like, dude, and the list continues to keep going on and on and on. You're not lying, bro. When you say they brought that MKX flavor back to Mortal Kombat 1, I wholeheartedly agree. And, dude, I'm probably in the minority when I say this, but I think MK1 has grown to be more broken than MKX. Yeah, I said it. I said it! And I will die on that hill.
Because here's the thing, it is similar in MKX in a lot of regards, but it's a different kind. I don't know if this is the right word for it. It's a different sort of poison. You know, you lived and you died by the sword, at least for those 50-50s. For this game, you lived and died by unreactable command grab from Homelander for about 6 months. So it's a different sort of evil, just in a different guest character form.
Yeah, it's messed up, dude. And you know, also you factor in the nature of the way cameos work, and they just add so much more flavor to the matches as well, right? Like now you got throws to become a very devastating combo. I mean, you could basically call it crushing blow throws in a sense, right? Because some characters are giving you upwards to 30% off of throws with cameos, and it's not a one-time occurrence like MK11 was. You're getting that consistently as long as you have that cameo meter active. Not only that, but you got armored launchers, you know what I'm saying? Characters like Ermac, you can wake up back forward 2, get Janet to confirm. Scorpion, you can get confirms off of Movado, and it's pretty crazy, dude. But this is it. Winner of this is gonna get a nice juicy spot into top 8 that's going down this Friday. Now, one thing I gotta mention about this set, Michael Seraphan, I believe last week or maybe the week before, he had to go up against a Sindel player in top 8, and dude, he 3-0'd him. So I feel like the comfortable factor for Sindel versus Geras for Michael Seraphan is at an all-time high. Well, let's see if that's going to be the case with a Sindel player such as Beancell, because this dude is a demon.
Beancell is a name I'm very familiar with. I've seen a lot of dirt in this character. I did have the fortune, I believe, of commentating on his previous match on that Coliseum. So I have seen him around. I have seen the work in play. But is going to be caught by the space in the back 1-2. Then get come on, grab right in the corner. But Dash wake up into forward 1. The absolute goal of this man.
Yeah, what the hell is that about? Oh, man. I'm loving the way Sanado kind of shuts down Sindel's zoning. I mean, in a sense, she almost got to respect Michael Cera in the full screen department, because look at that, gonna fall right into a combo confirm. Oh my god, didn't get the damage he could have gotten, but damage is damage at the end of the day. Nah, that was crazy.
Oh no.
Wait,
oh no, what is happening? Scramble right now. Okay, he just needs to lame things out, keep things simple, doesn't want to overextend. Yep, just go full screen, let it burn out. Right, 1 game up, Michael Cera fan. Definitely and some flutters and some butterflies were shown in that previous game. With that forward 3, gonna get the full combo punished. Walk into the corner. Seraphan gets the mix, gets wrong. Gonna get looped.
Good command throw. Oh, here goes the mix. Is he gonna block it? Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Gonna look in again.
Look at the way that life bar just erased. That was more than 50% HP just decimated.
Very expensive, mind you, but my god, if it works, and it works. Hard to disagree with that neutral duck under the projectile.
I mean, oh wait, HBT, you say very expensive, but in reality, all you need is Hourglass locked and loaded, no?
That is true. That is true. That is the practicality of being able to make it work. But man, it is working as is, but you gotta be careful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that command grab, you want to lit and lock it in. Michael Seraphan, 1 game up. That was not free by any intents and purposes, despite how the end of that game went, because it was very momentum heavy. But man, we are seeing some stuff. We are seeing some stuff.
Yeah, I gotta ask you, HBT, compared to the EU side of things, are there any players in EU that are like cooking this hard with Geras?
We only really have Silent King, and like his game attack has changed, unfortunately. So I can't remember what his current name is, but yeah, no, we did the Coliseum EU, and he did win that one. He actually beat quite a lot of.
Oh my god!
I think he beat, he got a really quick win against the Salted. Like, this guy was no joke in that regard. He was utilizing, I believe it was Geras Sector.
Wow,
but, I mean,
so...
Say what you will about Sector in the current patch.
So Geras is really out here, huh? Like, a lot of people are kind of a little torn where to place this dude in the tier list right now, but I mean, if you look at all these players that kind of devote their time to him and you see the success they're having, it's hard to call Geras a low-tier character at this point in time.
It's definitely a case of you need to be a literal character switch for him to make it work. Because he is a very demanding character. There's a lot of micromanaging that goes on with him. Oh man, when it lands, it lands. But with that being said, Michael Seraphan a little bit on the back foot of a slight life deficit, but absolutely can bring things back. Has 2 bars to work with. Oh, gonna teleport right out of there. Beanstalk knew that was coming. Purposely stepped away, did not want to happen. Get the tornado into that up block. Gonna be just enough. Oh no, chip death territory, but the big jump in unfortunately can't quite get that big damage. Spend all the resources, is probably doing this in vain just to get it. Yeah, there is the full one. Very active. Sarah, 1 game down, so 1 game up. Right now, with tornadoes wants to shut down Sindel. Not a half bad trade in that regard, does clip the tremor.
Yeah, what's wild to me is usually, like any other character, if you're sitting full screen against a character like Sindel, you kind of got to respect her, but not Geras. It kind of looks like Beancell needs to respect Michael Seraphan when they're full screen. Especially when he has the finger snap locked and loaded. He can just reactionary snap his fingers and just, you know, close that distance and get some serious damage because of it.
Uh-oh, has to eat this damage, and I believe that's going to even things out. Around the piece. Back things up for up those tornadoes. Bring the projectile. Nice, teleports right out of there. So being quite smart, just like wanting to check Michael Seraphan to throw any projectile possible, slow things down. Ooh, Cotton's right under it. Raw command grab into the corner. Maybe Michael Seraphan backing up a little bit. He's like, no, I want those 2 bars in order to mix you. Yeah, that one's going to go away now. Yeah, very slow, methodical game opposed to what we've seen before, but I can tell with the amount of meter these characters are building, yep, it's going to take 1 hit in order to get that touch. Uh-oh, this is going to be some nasty damage. Oh no, doesn't look to get reset, but instead goes for the hyper armor. Active frames of the screen is going to restand to a full combo punish. I stand 1's out of it into the forward 2-4 until the time stop. It's going to have the corner to work with, 2 bars in play. Go's going to wake up.
Michael Seraphan still alive here. He's going to go for a raw fatal blow. Doesn't really work, and that's gonna... Wait, no way! Oh my god, still gonna get punished in that scenario. Michael Serra was using everything at his disposal to try to stay alive, but instead he's gonna find himself with no legs.
Oh, the Kotal Khan treatment. My legs! But that is 1 game apiece. Very good-looking games. Amazing adaptation being done from Beanstalk, and you know, it was these small little micro decisions like standing on anti-airs and utilization of meaty buttons that really I feel like just caught Michael Seraphan. Plus, I mean, what we saw at the end there was the utilization of being aware that time stopped retrieval of health was becoming a problem and an issue, and Beanstalk was like, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna clip you, I'm gonna punish you for it. I'm now ready. So that's a really good check for Michael Seraphan for his timing and his options, when to utilize that and when not.
Yeah, this is such a back and forth between these 2 players already. Beanstalk gonna draw first blood in this next match. Drags Michael Seraphan all the way to the corner here. Gonna get some... Oh my god, what a mix-up, dude.
That was disgusting. Put down 1. They're going to the air once more, looking for that up block, but no one quite home. It's gonna back up the meaty buttons again. Just catches Michael Seraphan walking right into it. 1 round up to the lead side. Ooh, doesn't quite get the full mileage out of that aftershock punch. But look, just getting mixed right now. It's just guessing wrong again and again. And I know these might seem like really small things, but one you got to keep in mind, man. When you got Kiris, that's 950. When you got Motaro, that's minus 50. When you got Tremor, that's plus 100. Michael Seraphan has to put in a lot of work to get things going, but with that hyper armor, for God's sake, he ain't doing nothing. Boy, he's gonna duck things. But the big jump in, paying off after all of those fake outs. You know that reset is on mind right now. Gotta go for it. Goes for no projectile. Wonderful catch. Things not looking too great from Michael Seraphan. Oh, the awkward angle that was actually the end of the 4-2 whip. And again, another round on the board with another brutality. Wow. My goodness me, you're not letting this man make money on YouTube.
I mean, hey, I'm happy, man, because these brutals are sick. I don't think I've ever seen that one from Tremor, to tell you the truth. That was really fancy from Beancell, going up 2 games to 1 here. Kind of looks like he has a Michael Seraphan's number right now, man. Wow.
I will say, he is locked in. He is looking very, very comfortable. So, you know, last game, last round, there's a possibility maybe a cameo switch? No, not at all. Going in full confidence, all eggs in one basket. Let's see how this goes between the two of them. Until going into this, I would say, quite confidently, looking very, very strong.
Dang, so my bad, dude. It turns out there was somebody playing in this bracket from Colombia. Very notable player, but this is a North American region only tournament, so, you know, it kind of sucks when we find stuff out like that kind of very deep into the bracket. And this guy ended up eliminating a lot of players, but my goodness, dude. Like, guys, seriously, please be very respectful to the rules of this tournament. If you're not from the North American region, you cannot compete in COTR. We put that rule in place so, you know, you guys are not playing in the craziest lag ever. It sucks how a lot of people just completely disregard the rules and they still try to, you know, make their way into these events and just terrorize everybody. But apologies to everybody who lost to him, because if I would have known sooner, I would have DQ'd him a lot sooner, man. Unfortunate.
Hindsight is unfortunately 2020. Let this be a little bit of a warning and a heads up moving forward for those who want to be involved, but maybe a little bit.
Seriously, anyways, back to the match. Look at this. Beancell gonna get the opening. Tries to get a crazy combo extension here. Gonna drag Michael Seraphan all the way to the right side of the screen. Activates the Tremor armor. Good throw.
I will say that the significant
blow again?
Oh, no one home for that. Oh, man, yep. That was again, the wake-up fatal blows, I feel like a tad bit of a sign of desperation at the moment. It's a last-ditch effort. It can work, it might not work, but at this level of play, rest assured that people aren't trying to meet their buttons too much. Whilst, you know, Beancell has been doing it and has been catching.
Yeah, dude, wow.
Choosing to overextend, keeping things again relatively simple, but man, I'm gonna be for real. That hyper armor is doing so much work for Beancell. And I will say, the changes and buffs that have been applied to Tremor is one of the reasons why I do feel like this character is kind of being slept on right now. Like, when he hits goddamn hard, and he gives you a lot of damage to work with. And then you apply the cooldown rates for all of his abilities, the health he gives you. He's so solid.
You are not lying about that. I mean, Michael Serra looks like he's doing a really good job at kind of maintaining composure in this match right now. Beancell trying to steamroll here. One combo away from closing out. This might be GG's, dude. He's got 3 bars a meter, and we're probably going to see some crazy
900
mix.
health. Oh no, just going to go for the forward throw instead. Okay. This is still absolutely death territory. Oh, that last frame is going to be so mean.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
10 seconds left.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, this has to go to a snap or something.
Did you see that? He shut down
He
the
snapped.
Wait, what are you doing?
No, he doesn't have a fatal blow.
Oh my god! Bro, Bro, the
was
literal
out.
last second there because Motaro got hit with the finger snap. He wasn't able to do the fatal blow. He actually almost choked that. Holy cow, that was way too heart-wrenching there, man. What the hell is going on here?
Oh my goodness me. Dear Lord.
Bro, it's funny that he realized at like the very last second, like, wait, my fatal blow doesn't work. I gotta get some damage in here.
Damn it. No.
Yeah, dude, 1 second left on the clock. That was pretty wild. Michael Seraphan stays alive.
Again, nice bit of damage off that forward 1-2. Come on, grab strength.
He has no resources. This is gonna be rough.
Uh-oh, he's gonna knock out Motaro again. Has been getting so much mileage off that, might I add, these last few games. Oh no, teleports out of it off the tornado.
I respect it, you know, he's trying to keep every single option as safe as possible, not trying to overextend here. And it's weird because, like, how do you go from just tossing out 2 fatal blows YOLO style to freaking, like, being the safest player ever?
Yeah, again, it's one of those crazy things that the cameos just get to do with you in game, man. You forget how dependent you are with fatal blows. Saying that the Viper on once again, and that will be all she wrote. Oh, we can see a brutality.
Give us a brutal. Give us a brutal at this point.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
That was disgusting.
That was ridiculous. Say what you will about how long it takes for combos in this game, but goddamn, are they stylish when you do stuff like that?
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that outcome. Beancel is the Sindel of North America. The player is very difficult to deal with. I mean, the character alone is very difficult to deal with. But then put it in the hands with a player such as Beancel, and it is just a whole different breed of destruction, man. But valiant effort from Michael Seraphan. He really tried his best to try to survive in this bracket, but just wasn't enough to defeat Beancel. But he still has the lower side to run a crazy redemption story there. So maybe we'll see him in top 8 losers come Friday. We'll see what happens.
Yep, down but not quite out, which is always a really good sign. And, you know, excellent showing from both of those players. You know, it'll be a pleasure to see them further down the line in the rest of the bracket. But there are plenty more matches coming your way that I'm really looking forward to.
Yes, the next match we got coming up next is going to be another winner's final match. It's going to be B-Wood versus No Green. Now, I don't know how comfortable these guys are in the Shao Kahn mirror, but we most likely will be seeing a Shao Kahn mirror.
Yeah, this is gonna be really good. I'm a shameless Shao Kahn show. I love that character. He's one of my favorite villains of all time. So
Okay.
it'll be interesting to see how that works. But most importantly, when it comes to Shao Kahn, he is such a well-rounded, versatile character.
He is.
I want to see not just this mirror between these two, but the different contrasting styles of cameos that can be utilized in this matchup. Because I think we could see cameos switch from game to game.
That kind of might be the case here. I mean, I highly doubt we'll see a straight-up Shao Kahn mirror and cameo mirror. I guess time will tell in a couple seconds here what the case is going to be between that. But so far, it looks like we got No Green rocking the Kung. Oh, wait a second, dude. This might straight up be a true mirror. Oh, man. If they doing this, man, we're getting Krampus Khan versus Massive Nipples Khan. No. Looks like he's going to make that last. What the hell's going on, guys? Pick your cameos already.
Okay, we're going with Tremor. Okay, now this is a team I'm definitely more familiar with Shao. We're seeing utilization of Tremor and Shao because it is, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, this is just a nasty team, especially with the current patch of Tremor. I think it has a lot of really just disgusting stuff.
It really does, dude. I remember when this team first came out, people were discovering a lot with this team. I mean, don't you get like a full combo off of his command throw with Tremor? And if No Green is able to capitalize on that, it's going to be very scary to get opened up by the mix-ups he's got in No Axe stance.
Oh, 1,000,000%. You know, big shout outs and love to UK's own Omega K.
Hell yeah.
Absolute monster. With the amount of just dirt this character can get. And, you know, we did see that here. You know, we're still talking about it, but that was how quick the round is. Because the set play potential that Xiao gets from Tremor, sorry, is absolutely wondrous. And whilst, you know, Xiao and Lao to the center it's really, oh my, I am that. It is filthy. That said, things are not over. Uh-oh, just swinging for the fences right now.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of big, beefy, sweaty half man creatures on the screen right now. I mean, the only thing we're missing here is Omni-Man's massive butt.
All we got is two big, beefy men that's slapping each other with their big, beefy.
Oh my god!
Am I wrong?
You're not gonna hear the end of that one, man.
Curse the chat. Oh, you know, here's the funny thing. I was talking about the set play potential we were seeing with Xiao and Tremor, and we just saw it again there from B-Wood and the opposite side of the fence. You know, that's what I think we're going to see. It's going to be a very momentum-heavy game. I do think the damage definitely is in favor of No Green, what the team does provide. But both are so fundamentally solid. Once they get that opening, it is just time to go in.
Straight up. I mean, look at this. Plus range off of the back four. Was able to throw it out twice before B-Wood could do anything about it. But he's going to find the escape. He gets No Green in the corner. This is party time. This is when Shao Kahn really gets the mix going. Wow, just stopping the approach from B-Wood, smacking him with a back one mid. That was wild.
Check with the mid. Going to go for the sweep. Back it up a little bit, keep things, maybe slow the game down a little bit, but oh, I know you'll stand too, because I want to stand too. Back it up, knocks out the Tremor, but he will be back in a second. The recovery time of this cameo is whack.
Speaking of stand 2, I saw a lot of similarities in terms of Shao Kahn's stand 2 and Conan's potential stand 2. I mean, dude, I can't wait to get my hands on that character because I just want to see how viable he's going to be in this current meta of MK. Not to mention, you know, we don't even know what's going to happen with the future of Mortal Kombat 1 in terms of balance, but my goodness, the breaker here. B-Wood staying alive, sets up the low hat, but just like that, he's going to get smacked in the face with the standing 2. And that's going to be game number 1 going to No Green with the Big Daddy Krampus Khan.
That was incredibly back and forth from start to finish. My God. I wouldn't expect anything less from these two or of these teams and cameos. It is insane. But yes, I'm very much so looking forward to the future in that regard, because even so, like, I am definitely interested to see how Conan plays. But you know, I think that also might be the fact that I'm a big Soul Calibur fan.
Soul Calibur?
Oh yeah, I'm a massive Soul Calibur fan. Really love it. So I mean, hey man, if all the characters in MK could have like a weapon in one hand and fight the other, please by all means give it to me.
Dude, Soul Calibur, that's a game I used to play when I was like 5 to 12 years old on the Sega Dreamcast, and that was some of the most fun gaming moments of my life, dude. And you know what's really fun about Soul Calibur? I'm sure a lot of people are gonna agree with me. That is one of like the only fighting games I could just pick up, button mash, and like look mad stylish doing it.
You just have a good time. I big recommend Soul Calibur 6, man. I watched the development and stories might be a bit dead. It's super cheap these days. You get it for like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks.
Hell yeah.
Probably throwing 5 for each season pass and like combat pack each season pass. So it's like $25 altogether for like 32 characters. Yeah,
oh, dude, time, yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Hey, you ever got into Power Stone?
I feel like I've heard of it, bro.
It's another Sega Dreamcast game that was goated back in the day. Oh my God, look at this confirm into Fatal Blow. That's gonna do it. B-Wood gonna be stealing that around with some serious damage. Look at that, the axe straight to the chest. Oh my God.
Definitely what Beanwood needed off that previous game. Because like I said, he was very close. But again, it's the set play potential of both of these characters. Because you get that buff and it's just time to just wreck. back 3 into the launch. Unfortunately, gets the big whiff of that.
I mean, yeah, this whole matchup is just straight up put your opponent in the corner and just start mixing. That's Shao Kahn in a nutshell. This guy is a 50-50 palooza here. Oh, beautiful block there on the down back 3 wake up, and No Green answering right back. Flying knees all over the place. This is such a battle of just two brutes, or like you like to say, big meaty men.
we love them meaty men, but I'm gonna be for real. That last round was degenerate as hell.
It was.
Dash shot for stand 2-2. Wake up armor. We love that here. Give me more. Give me more.
Dude, how do you think these Shaolin monks feel in the background?
It's like, yo, ain't the guy supposed to be killing us? And the other guy's supposed to be killing us too. It's like, maybe they think it's like T-Rex.
Exactly. These guys are just minding their own business. They're keeping to their training. Meanwhile, you got two Shao Kahns just going at it. He's like, stay in formation, men.
If we don't look at them, they won't look at us.
Wow, dude, I'm actually really surprised to see No Green going up 2-0 against B-Wood. Now, I do know B-Wood has a lot of other characters up his sleeve, and then if the mirror's not working to his favor, now might be the time to maybe switch and try a different character, you know? Because, dude, it's so weird the way mirror matches work. It's like, it's not necessarily that one player is better with that character than the other. I feel like it's more of like, I don't know, it's like a mind game. Anytime I face against my own character, say it's like a Ermac mirror or a character that I'm just playing a mirror against. Dude, it's so weird to play mirrors. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a case of I know that you know. And what we've been seeing a lot here, and I haven't mentioned it because we've been luckily fapping in that regard, is that we've been seeing some ducks on the stand 2s right into like counter stand 2. You know, stand 2 is a high, but if you can just thread that needle, you get a full punish of it because you know that is like one of his go-to buttons, one of his best buttons. So you want to utilize that as much as possible. And we're seeing more button degeneracy by wake up 1-2 in the style of MK1. We love it. Saying that, we're seeing some sword buff. There it is right there. This check off the stand 2, but not a full commitment to it. That's really been catching B-Wood so much. He's been threading it out there, and No Green knows what he wants to do. It's the exact same thing we saw with Train earlier on when he was playing against AJ. He knew that it was a high
Yeah, this is pretty rough right now, man. No Green is just on fire. B-Wood finally gonna find an opening off of that forward 2 overhead into the cameo ambush launcher. Look at this. Now he's really mixing here. I think this is the momentum B-Wood needed to try to stay alive in this match. Hey, hold on. Oh my god, he said, shut down that Tremor. Get it away from me. I'm putting you right back in the corner where you belong. Is that gonna do it?
Just enough. Just enough. Now, here's the thing. You wouldn't think that was much damage from the life bar. That was 37%, but this man has 1,200. He is ridiculous.
Yeah, 1,200 health, bro. He's basically Invasion's Tower of Time boss at this point.
Oh yeah, got that locked in.
Tries to go for the low. The neutral jump not gonna work in his favor, but there it is, a super quick micro duck from B-Wood. Sets up the low hat. The overhead's gonna connect. Oh, he's got a full stick of butter. This is bad news bears for No Green.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, overhead, down ones. Guess wrong again. It's not gonna be it. It's not gonna be it. It's gonna take one more hit off it. Hats up. Oh, down one. Cheeky man. 2-2 apiece. B-Wood leveling things out, and of course, in the style of week 7, we are going to get another game 5. God
dude,
damn.
I think that was some really good matchup knowledge there from B-Wood. He went with the down 1 into Lao low hat, and it didn't even give No Green enough time or space to down 1 back. It was like the perfect spacing to just kind of blow him up for that counter poke.
1,000,000%. Because that's the first time we've seen it. So, again, when it comes to fighting games, one of the big takeaways is always familiarity and patterns in the matchups. One of the things to learn. He was like, I haven't done this yet. I don't think he's going to be able to react to this. And he was right. Look, we're going to see if that is going to work again for this specific.
Oh my god, he's gonna catch the micro duck over. Oh, dude, what the hell is happening? Look at this corner carry here from No Green. We went from one side of the screen all the way to the other. Oh my god! This is just devastating right now. No Green taking no prisoners here. Just looping him into combo after combo into mix-up. Oh my god, dude. That was some of the most devastating Shao Kahn play I've ever seen.
That might have been the quickest and nastiest set play we've seen all night. That was genuinely disgusting. But oh no, the teleport must have been insane. Full combo punish. Oh wait, clips it before the hyper armor is able to lock in. I've never seen that. Back off a little bit, open up a bit more space, let the tremor cooldown come in. But wonderful trip guard there by Beasley. Let's have the corner 2 work with stand 2, back 3 into the knee. Yes, triple loop. We're gonna see the axe. Yes, we are. Slam it back down. What's it gonna be? The hat into setup. Oh no, does choose not to go for plus rings. There it is off the axe spin. Oh, so much patience being shown. Yep, there it is into the big punch. That's poor challenges the plus frames. Alright,
match point for No Green. B-Wood trying to stay alive here, looking to bring us to a game 5. It's definitely possible.
If the lost game was anything to go by, it's absolutely possible. Oh, look at that setup. There's that hyper armor. Yeah, it just looks like, go away, go away, go away. He should have stayed in MKX.
Man, that tremor armor is very scary.
It is straight up just, ooh, okay. I don't think we've seen a B-Wood utilizing rotating cap in this match. He's gonna get the launch. What's it gonna be after this? So long. Yep, there's the hat again. Choose the armor right through it. Whoa.
Wait, did he mess up his combo? What was that?
So the active frames of the low rock must have been a little. He must have underestimated the range. Wait, is this dead? No, it isn't. Wake up buttons. Oh, there it is. He knew it was coming this time. Oh, the tree. So magic. Didn't want to deal. It's like punch, punch, punch into the knee. All right, we're aiming now. Okay, now we're at an actual game 5. My mistake, guys.
Yeah, I was actually almost certain we were going to be going into the next set for tonight, but it looks like B-Wood, he does not want to go out without a fight.
My man be like, I know that this commentator is working EU, so I'm going to make him earn his keep in NA.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Hey, look, everybody, shout outs to HBT right now, because I'm pretty sure the EU time zone is insane. What time is it for you right now?
I believe I think it's 5 till 2. So it's 1:55 right now.
Oh my god. These guys better speed run these next matches, bro.
I mean, hey man, the EU scene like to cook competitively when we do stuff with NA. I gotta hold up that rep. 2-2, gonna get the push. Wonderful utilization of the tremor. Honestly, I didn't know that was a thing, but I'm still that. 2-2 full combo punish. Things looking really good.
Very nice.
It's the match. Yeah, back three into the knee. Not gonna quite kill, but it's meaty 2-2-2. Match point. B-Wood bringing things back. I don't know what happened to this man. It's just like he stubbed his toe in something. It's like, I'm so angry. This man,
he said, this is my character, not yours. Oh man, beautiful pickup here again with a massive combo into the free 50-50 with the Lao hat. Forcing a breaker from No Green. Everything's kind of going downhill here. Oh my god, what a whip punish! Oh, he's gonna make him pay the price for that one. And he's got Lao locked and loaded. Goes for another 50-50 setup.
So I know that No Green is showing some signs of frustration because he was like, axe down, 50-50 time. And B-Wood was like, stand two. Like,
stand two, get away from me, sir.
There it is. 1-2 into the 2-2, and that will be all she wrote.
Dude,
He would take
what a way to
3-2.
bounce back. Are we going to see teabags here? No
I-
teabags. Keeping it respectful to his fellow Shao Kahn player. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, hey man, that was a great match back and forth. I would be very proud on both the winning and the losing side there. My goodness me. Was that a reverse 3-0, I see? Yo.
That really was a reverse 3-0, man.
Oh, wow.
Friggin' props to B-Wood for making that happen. I mean, a lot of people will crumble in that type of situation, but B-Wood kind of shrugging it off, you know, playing it very collective, calm and collective, and he's going to take that match 3-2. Beautiful stuff, man. Wow.
I mean, this may be a case of some people maybe just do a lot better under pressure in that regard, because admittedly, those first 2 games they were quite one-sided in that regard. I must say, I was very pleasantly surprised. He really pulled it through.
All right, we're going into the next match, which is the one that I'm a little worried about. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen here, but HBT, we got a dude on a Heidi account. I don't think anybody knows who this is, but Online Kale, the dude is a 15-year-old competitor, right? And his father supports him a lot in these events. He's in the chat most of the time while he's competing, and his dad goes by the name of Online Tony. And we have somebody in the bracket named Online Tony, but apparently it's not Online Kill's dad. So I don't know who the hell this dude is, but we about to find out, man. That is the beauty of online tournaments. You know, sometimes you get these people that pull up in Heidi accounts, and it's kind of like a fallen sweat situation.
Fallen sweat situation. I mean, you never know. It's times you get the Heidis, you pull everyone out. It's like, I think I can do it. I think I can do it.
Actually, no. What was the name of the dude in MKX that made there was like a lot of controversy behind his name? Was it Immortal something? You know who it was? Immortal Angel or something like that? I forgot who the hell it was. Chat, I know you know who I'm talking about. It was Immortal something.
Immortal. Okay, so it is apparently Immortal Angel.
Okay, it was Immortal Angels, and that dude was another player that apparently was on a Heidi account, and everybody was like, who the hell is this guy? And I remember one time somebody opened up one of his match replays, and dude, the amount of buttons this dude was pressing was unrealistic. I'm talking just for a simple B&B, the dude would press like square X, triangle, circle, circle, X, triangle, circle, like nothing that even matches up to the combo notation. And it was like, what is going on here, dude?
My man is playing in Pythagoras. I respect that, but goddamn, to be fair, MKX brought out a lot of interesting characters in that regard with just the stuff you saw.
Yeah, no lie about that. We did send the invites. Online Tony 214. Okay, I think I gotta add this guy because he might have his privacy settings set to where he can get invites from people he's not friends with. Let me just go ahead and add this dude real fast so we can get this next match going. And finally, maybe we can decipher who it is, you know? Maybe we can analyze the gameplay and see if it lines up with anybody we know in the scene.
You never know, man. It's always one of the, I suppose, the fun little bingo moments you can kind of have with having Heidi accounts in MK. It's always quite fun to see in that regard, but also unbelievably tilting when you catch Toilet Terry 69 in EU side of things, and it's just Foxy saying that your ass. Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxy.
It says can't send the friend request due to this player's privacy settings. All right, Online Tony, I don't know if you're watching the stream, but you better get your stuff together, or else we're just gonna DQ you and save HBT some time here. You want to? Let's tell this guy that he needs to fix his privacy settings. I can't even add him as a friend. I can't even invite him. So I don't know how the hell this guy expects to compete in an online tournament if we can't even get a hold of him. So let's just wait a couple minutes here to see if we can figure this out. If not, I'm happy with DQing the Heidi account. But if it turns out it is Online Kill's dad, then I'll feel bad.
I mean, hey man, if it makes you feel any better, unfortunately, due to some lovely insomnia, I have been staying up to like I stayed up till 5 a.m. yesterday.
Why are you doing that?
I can't sleep in the winter. Like the time. Here's the thing: the UK, it gets dark at like 4:30 p.m. and it's thrown off my body clock horribly. Like due to that, I have been going through building like my Warhammer stuff. You know, we talk about it a lot.
Okay,
I bought,
okay.
like, a huge. I'm not even kidding to you. I bought like a huge.
Let me see one. Let me see one of them. Let me see one of the ones you painted.
I haven't got the painted ones here with me.
Okay, okay. You got some figures, huh?
Kill some time. I did get to build.
Ooh. Oh, what is that? Some chaos stuff?
So it's part of the Necrons, the Catan.
Oh
So
my god, that character looks insane, dude.
It is, because here's the thing: they're the more expensive big kits. Like I know you love your Space Marines, but here's one of the Demon Primarchs.
Ooh. Nah, dude, wait until that's painted. That's gonna be insane, man. You're gonna have a blast painting those. I can already tell.
It's a fun little hobby that's nice outside of me getting my getting schmicks to hell in Combat League. It's a nice little change.
I agree.
But it is relaxing. I don't have to worry about getting command grabbed by Homelander every now and then. Instead, I command grab myself by using excessive glue. That is, I should probably open my window.
There you go. Okay, wait a second. This is not adding up. This guy's only level 10. He's going Kung Lao sector. Is this online Kale? Because guys, online Kale already made the finale, and if it we do allow people who made the finale to compete, but if they win the entire tournament, the person who's second place will get into the finale. Is how we do it here. But
okay, that's slightly
but if this is just online Kale, we're gonna have to get a lot of proof if he ends up winning this tournament, because then in that case, second place will just end up getting into the finale, because we can't have online Kale in the tournament twice. You know, that's just, he's basically getting twice a shot at the winner's prize pool. You know. Like, look, I know you're 15 years old. I know you're probably down bad in finances, but come on, man.
Yeah, so have some mercy for everyone else.
Seriously. Somebody in the chat goes, it's Kale's uncle's brother's nephew. I'm pretty sure this is online Kale. Like, who else plays Kung Lao sector and especially dominates the bracket the way he did? Jesus
God, it's
Christ,
so hard
man.
to tell. Like, do we commentate this? Do we not commentate this? Like,
Wait, lankiness. Do you know 1000% for sure this is not Kale? Lankiness. I can trust lankiness. I've met the dude offline before. But can we 100% confirm? He says yes. This isn't online Kale.
All right. I mean, we'll take the man for his word. If not, you can find him on the NA side of things. I can't do that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little deep dive. We're gonna have to get the mods on it.
Noogie.
I'm gonna hire a private investigator for this guy.
Get that PI locked in, my friend. I'm gonna get off me. Gonna get the rockets into the backwards throw. Can't get the double rockets. The sector's currently absent. Framing it out, keeping it very simple, very effective. Crazy thing is, this is, I would say, that's still kind of like death territory, but is gonna be armor.
Dude, you know what I'm gonna do? If this guy ends up actually making the finale, I'm just gonna make sure online Kill versus online Tony fight first. And that's gonna debunk whether it's the same person or not 1000%, right? There's no way you can avoid that at that point. No, yeah, online kill. We see you in the chat. It's obviously not you. And I mean, we got a lot of credible people that already said it isn't you. So I believe them. But man, who is this guy? Literally trying to be a carbon copy of online kill. It's pretty wild.
Time to trademark, my friend. Time to trademark.
Right, yo, dude, you're gonna have to open up your own freaking business at this point. Make sure you get that name locked and loaded, because we definitely got an online kill imposter here. wait a
damage.
second.
This might be it. Yo, it's gonna be so much
Dude,
damage.
that was disgusting. Oh my god, yeah, that's definitely GG's. We're looking at about 50% plus.
Oh yeah, 54. I'm gonna say. It's
Wow.
gonna come down to like the next. Oh, what is this slideshow happening?
Yeah, this dude's a little laggy too, huh? I don't know what's going on here. Hopefully the connection irons itself out, so we don't have a situation where it's just lag all over the place. But so far, Carbon's going to be taking game number 1 versus Online Tony. We're just gonna say this. We're just gonna say this is his dad.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. Lovely. Carbon 1 up against Online Tony. Slightly sus, but Lucy will see things all the way through to the end.
Its facade hides an unseemly underworld.
All right. Sticking with the Laos sector, it's a respectable choice. I mean, this character cameo has really risen up the grave, dude, as one of the best teams I've ever seen in Mortal Kombat 1. I mean, there's just so much things you can do that just have no risk involved at all. And the amount of 50-50s you're getting with a character cameo combination such as Kung Lao Sector, it's pretty frightening. I mean, right there, he went for 2 back 4 sweeps and had the Sector Rocket kind of backing him up.
Yeah, I think the buff and change to Sector has been unbelievably beneficial to any character. And I know, like, Lao's been at the receiving end of the quote-unquote nerf stick as of recently. You know, you don't quite see the Kung Lao's quarantine as often. But he's just been replaced by Sector. You know, the double rockets really putting in the work.
I mean, look at this corner pressure here from Online Tony. He's not allowing Carbon to get anything started. Okay, knocks him out of the air. That recovery on the projectile was so fast, he was able to duck under the Lao hat. He does have 3 bars of meter. If he gets 1 yellow flying knee, that's going to be GG's. HBT, I'm nervous.
Yeah, all it takes is one hit right now. Either that or an air-to-air projectile.
Oh my god. He sure as hell is playing like Online Kill, though. I'll tell you that much, man.
Safe, keep it effective. Don't overextend, don't overshoot. Wonderful duck on the projectile, but he's going to get 50-50 overhead. Let's bust out the breaker, but, you know, against... Ooh, okay. The very ballsy knee. Oh, double lantern.
That knee.
Yeah, that's nothing to snuff your nose off about. 43% on a dime.
Oh, that's going to be a whip punish and a half right there. And that is going to be GG's unless Tony decides to break her.
Oh, chooses to hold it. Wants to go into the final round with a full stick of butter. Carbon does have 1 bar to utilize, but when you're playing against Lee May, who can space you out her projectiles, does build up very quick. Ooh, overextends. Big punishment. Overhead, rocket launch again, has the breaker, chooses to hold it. Overextend, rocket set up, 50-50 time, there it is. Gets the breaker out of Carbon. 50-50, guess again, triple low.
Wow.
Quadruple low, okay. Online Tony bring things back with the 1-1 apiece, getting more sus.
Yeah, the better this guy does, the more like we're on the fence about him, right? Once this dude, if he goes up 2 games to 1, we're gonna be like, wait a minute.
Oh, I just love the idea of him just winning everyone, just going GG. You know, played really well there.
Jesus, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, Online Tony definitely is very sus. I mean, in situations like this, dude, I hate to be biased, HBT, but I'm just hoping Carbon sends this guy to losers and he just drowns in the loser side. So, you know, if there's any, like, fishy stuff going on here, that could just get completely swept under the rug at this point. But we'll see what happens. Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage.
Oh, dear lord. Oh,
never mind, drops a combo. This definitely is an Online Kill. Kill doesn't drop those.
Go for single landed set, wants to jump in, gonna get the backwards throw. Are we gonna see the cameo? We are. Just hold on to it. The armor, get off me. Oh, that might actually be a half decent answer. walk around the rocket, go for that knee. Very ambitious, however, of that breaking way.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage off of the throw punish. And he gets the conversion. Dropped it. Dude, how tight is that throw combo to connect? Because let me tell you, Carbon is kind of 50-50 with that execution. Sometimes he gets a throw combo, but a majority of the time I see him dropping it.
True, but hey man, if it's one of those things, but if you can make it count when it hits, boy, is it worth it?
It really is. I mean, off of the throw punish as well, dude, that was about to be so much damage on the table. Carbon right now fighting his way for a spot into top 8. Goes for the jump in. Beautiful blocks here. And the overhead's going to connect from Online Tony.
Sectoral rocket gonna get clipped by the overhead, looking to maybe bait a wake up. Staggers the buttons at the moment. Oh boy, it is time to put on the hurt. Unfortunately, not enough for fatal blow, but keep an eye out on the buttons. Currently with that re-breaker locked in. Off it. Oh, they're gonna. Yeah, that's gonna trade.
Oh my god.
Yep,
that's gonna be the round. Online Tony taking the game, tying it up 1-1. This is a dangerous position for Carbon to be in. Both players sitting on a full stick of butter. Now I'm nervous.
One round apiece, man. Like, this started off on very shaky ground, but both these players are really feeling themselves, making every single touch really hurt. Honest to God, I did not expect Flower Sector to be like the new go-to moving forward. Dear Lord, is it hurt?
Dude, I really do think Online Kale kind of showed everybody the potential of Kung Lao Sector. And then people who kind of did still play Lao kind of jumped on that wagon, and they're kind of seeing the potential at this point. I mean, we were talking about earlier, Sector in general is just such a really good cameo now. You know, he offers so much utility. On top of that, like, you really don't got to worry about neutral when he shoots his rockets. It really allows players to literally do whatever they want.
Yeah, it's so scary. It opens up so many possibilities.
Oh my god, the trade!
What is standing? One of the dive kick and just the wake up me. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. 2-1. Carbon, these games are tight and very close.
Wow.
Well,
he just needs one more to send Online Tony, this Heidi account, whoever the hell this is, to the lower bracket and save us the stress of worrying about who this is. We're probably most likely going to see him in top 8 anyways, right? Loser side.
maybe it's the physical embodiment of when you kept calling Caboose like a stupid idiot, and it's just taken form in the shape of Online Tony. Maybe that's what we have.
All right, looks like Tony's going to be sticking with the Kung Lao.
We'll see if you're as good as Raven.
All right, jumping right back into things. Carbon, 2 games up, 1 on Tony's side. Let's see how things go moving forward. Very back and forth from start to finish. 50-50 City at the moment with the standing 1 into the windmill punches. But wake up buttons, the favorable trade. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get out of the corner time.
Very nice.
Oh, he's gonna finally actually catch that back throw combo. Double lanterns into the flip kicks. Check. Meaty Bun's gonna crush the armor this time. No worries. Kick. Keep staggering. Keep staggering. There's so much damage.
Yeah, there really is. Good interruption there on the Sector cameo. Tries to go for the overhead. That's gonna be a punish. Online Tony, is he gonna spend Fatal Blow? No, he's not. He's gonna hold on to it. Goes for the Sector Rocket, gets the safe jump into the throw. Carbon's still alive. He's gonna have a shot at this round still.
Gotta be a little bit careful.
Oh my god.
Push-up down. Ooh, with that confidence.
That was a ballsy read though from Carbon. You know, he went for the projectile right in front of Tony's face. Went for the neutral jump thinking he was gonna go for a throw. But instead, he went for the down 2 reaction. That was so smart from Online Tony.
Oh. Yeah, Carbon's got to be careful about that because he's been caught more times than he's landed it. And he's catching up to him. Tony can absolutely taste blood right now. Carbon knows what to work with.
So many people in the chat are saying this is this guy, this is this guy, this is that guy. Like, who is this?
It feels like an I'm Spark. It's just everyone's online phone. Oh my days. Unbreakable is like big noogie. Yep, windmill punches and that's it. The rare times we see the down 2 unbreakable, it lands and it works.
Oh my god, these guys are bringing us to yet again another game 5. I apologize, man. HBT, I thought this was going to be a fast week, but it looks like these dudes want to keep you here all night, man.
I mean, hey man, point me to the slaughter. More than happy to see more. More than happy to see more. But yeah, I will say I do currently love chat over just like they're just sussing out every possible person for online Tony who it could be.
Okay, somebody said it's Caboose.
Its facade hides in
You never know. It could be the physical. It could be dark Caboose, where he says like stupid idiot, but it's taking human shape.
Oh man.
It's just online Tony. Just the worst parts of Caboose off this.
They said online Tony is history behind the warrior. Show me your hands, man. Are you playing? Is this you?
I'm gonna. Down 1 check.
Could you imagine that godlikeness commentator like playing on a Heidi account while giving like intensive commentary at the same time, dude?
I wish I was. I'm asked at both of these things.
Oh man. This is it though. Online Tony is on a match point situation. Carbon's gonna get the neutral jump into the combo punish. He drops it, not like this. Gonna allow Tony to get corner positioning here. He's gonna set up the sector, rocket into the overhead. Going for the mix-ups.
There's a lot of whips from these two. I feel like both of these two might actually just be a bit jaded from playing against each other.
Seriously.
They can such a goal out each other. Like, no doubt. Probably a few years.
Oh my god. Carbon needs to regain composure like right now. If not, this is gonna be bad. Oh, that's GG's into Fatal. That is GG's. This Fatal blow combo probably not gonna scale at all.
Nope, not at all. Nope, that should be it. That should be it. And that probably... Yep, there it is.
Wow.
He's gonna take it 3-2 against Carbon. With quite the comeback and the animality to close things out. Oh, yep, we're gonna choose face up again.
All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna skip the replay on this one because nobody needs to see what just happened. We're gonna skip the replay on this one, man. Forget about it. Crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the final match for tonight. Before we do so, I want the chat to make some freaking noise. Get hyper going into the final game here. Pool number 1 is going to be Can't Stop the Train versus Darks. Ooh, another heavy hitter of a match. Also, guys, give a massive shout out. I want to give a massive shout out to HBT. Seriously, everybody, let's show some love to HBT. HBT, is there anything you want to promote, man? Is there anything you got going on right now? Besides the awesome commentary and the Omni-Man butt sniffing that you like to do occasionally.
Wait. We're supposed to keep that on the wraps. But no, thank you again for having me on, especially to all you lovely people in NA. I've had the privilege of coming over a fair few times and able to meet some of you. Hopefully more faces in the future, especially with the Pro Talk, you know, kind of getting underway. But before I promote myself, I am going to shamelessly plug you as well, because this wouldn't be possible but the wonderful Destroyer. I've been around the scene for a very long time, since MKX. Destroyer has been very influential to me as someone who I've watched from the sidelines. That's helped also encourage me in both the commentary and competitive side of things. So I'm going to plug now for the YouTube side of things. Please do give this video a thumbs up, super beneficial. But most importantly, for those of you in Twitch chat who wish to benefit this tournament series, please go Match Arena, super help support the tournament scene moving forward in the NA side of things. We know things are quite sketchy with Mortal Kombat 1, but it's a really good way of, you know, flourishing the MK scene. That said, you can find me on Twitter at HBTheWarrior, YouTube at History Behind the Warrior. We talk about all things Mortal Kombat lore related, and possibly maybe some Doom and Gears of War moving forward, but most certainly some God of War.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, are we getting more God of War action? They're coming out with a new game or something?
Well, we do have a Secret Levels episode on the 17th. All episodes will be out. So there will be a continuation of what we did see in Ragnarok and presumably Valhalla. But, you know, we're going to have to wait and see. We have Christopher Judge, voice actor of Kratos, kind of hint that we might see a remastered collection of the games, but you know, that's hearsay.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, after this, once this match is over, I'm going to eat some food and binge the secret level.
Like, that Unreal Tournament episode is fantastic, but the bold overhead to play to look Khaos Reigns, the thing is, he's just been a bit of a momentum machine. Once he just gets things going, it is just so hard to get him to stop. But the reactive battle is that. My goodness me.
Oh, Miss Callie, thank you so much for dropping the link. Really appreciate that. Definitely, guys, make sure you check out History Behind the Warriors YouTube channel. He makes some quality content. I'm not even trolling. You're going to go crazy when you guys check that out. You wanna go take a look.
Thank you very, very much. Also, feel free to check out my Khaos Reigns story review. I put a lot of fun time into that. It will make you laugh for sure. Right into the match right now. He currently has the corner. Can't stop the train. Train making some really good reads. Ooh, it's gonna be caught by the Movado on the track cell. Gonna get hit with the double projectile. Invisible. What's the mix? Ooh, is able to guess right. Check, so both players.
Yeah, wild stuff right now. Beautiful defense here from Darks and Can't Stop the Train. Both of these guys playing their hearts out here, trying to get that final spot into winner's side top 8. Okay, he's gonna go for the reptile dash. The overhead. Oh, down one is Ice Clone. Dude, that is one thing that makes this matchup so scary. That force ball just shuts down everything Sub-Zero wants to do, man.
Gotta be careful, however, this is
Sub-Zero.
Oh, we gonna get brutal? Yes, we are. Rip out that pancreas. One game up the Darks against Can't Stop the Train, looking to stop him in his steps right now.
Yeah, things are looking pretty rough.
To be fair, it was very, very back and forth, but again, it's just kind of a momentum-heavy game between the two. Because once Train gets things going, he does look to set play you effectively immediately. But when there's some issues, when there's some problems, it can be problematic. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I think my Discord is frozen. Oh wait, no, I'm back.
Was it frozen?
Yeah, it froze, and I was like, shit, am I still here? This has never happened.
Your whole PC explodes, and you're still commentating. It turns out nobody's listening at that point.
I'm just staring at white static, just commentating static.
Oh, that would have been messed up. Okay, Can't Stop the Train. Goes for the comedian. Oh my god, what a reactionary crocodile death roll there from Darks. Gonna get the punish off of the low slide. Can't Stop the Train. Kind of jumping the gun there, trying to catch him. Big slipping. Cage is gonna tag him with the low. Good conversions off of the chameleon cameo. A juicy little 322% there.
Nice catch, knowing full well that he's looking for that projectile immunity. Something I will say that I've noticed with Train's playstyle, it's very much so fight fire with fire. You know,
straight up, dude.
Fearless in that regard, and you know it does work in some issues. But one thing I want to talk about Nox is how reactive he's actually been playing. Like this entire this entire round in itself, honestly, he's been playing it really, really well, really solid. And good jump by Train, because he has been caught by that Basilisk rush twice now. It was
wow.
Like, I know it's coming, and then jump over it, but Nox was like, okay, layer 2.
Yeah, talk about layer 2. Now he's on layer 3. Go for the mix-up with the roll into Movado. My goodness, this is going to be a devastating situation to be put in. Even though Can't Stop the Train has a full stick of butter, I don't know what he's really going to be able to do with that. Darks is just a defensive powerhouse right now, not really getting opened up by anything Train decides to throw at him. And then you factor in the way Force Ball is kind of just negating everything he decides to do. Dude, this is looking like a rough matchup for a character like Sub-Zero, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Train might have to go back to when he played against Aegis Ultra, having to substitute the Ice Clone for the Ice Clone. But even then, he's got to be aware of that Movado's trap from behind. You know, you always got to keep an eye out for that. Game start at the train advantage in order to get up.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a punish into GG's! Shutting down the Chameleon cameo, and that's gonna be 2 games to 0 in favor of Darks. Wow, HBT, this might be a blessing in disguise. We might have a speed run on our hands here.
We may do so. Honestly, I am very surprised by Darks' attention to Train's use of Chameleon and his cameo meter, because he's keeping a tight eye on what Train's been doing, and he's been catching everyone off guard with it today. It's like, oh, I've been going into back 3 into overhead, it's been landing every single time, so why did I change it, right? Why fix what isn't broken? But in saying that, because of those issues that he's been having with it, he's like, okay, this isn't working. Let me switch to Serena. You know, a lot of that damage is a little bit more guaranteed. You still get a lot of that utility. Let's see how that reflects in the change of alteration. This was essentially Sub-Zero's kind of go-to cameo for a very long while once he was out. Doesn't really matter to Darks. Starting off, sweet Movado carries slide tackle right to the shins. Micromanage to base things out, overstep a little bit, but jump in, wonderful whiff punch right there. Goes into the back 2, double back 2. Stop things out. Yeah, nice combo punish. Bring things up. 35% of the continue knows of that, and Train has adjusted to the utilization of Movado. Very aware of it, but there it is. Get a little bit of that frame advantage, gonna splat him on the ground. Nice blocks. Then did not take the throw.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
I'm a little worried for Can't Stop the Train, man. Alright, hold on. Again, the mix-up's gonna connect. He's off the breaker as well. Dude, this is not looking too pretty. He's off of his meter. Darks has 3 bars, and he's gonna get the conversion to take the round with the auto-neutral tail swing. Match point for Darks. Oh no.
Sweet again, getting caught by it. Double force board. Nice. It's gonna get clipped. Yeah, a lot of patience being shown at the moment. Drain definitely adjusting his game plan, but it may be a case of maybe a bit too little too late. Gotta see. Yeah, there it is, substituting the ice clone for the ice punch instead.
Dude.
This does look like a really awkward matchup for Sub-Zero, because every option he has is just simply shut down by what Reptile has to provide. I mean, better up with Movado, who just instantly shuts down any backstep and his plus on block. It's just
okay.
Kind of buggy. Signs of life.
Yeah, he's gonna get Darks off of the breaker, and now he's got the full stick of butter. Actually, this might be the round if he spends a couple meters here to get that damage extension.
Be very expensive if so, but it may be needed.
I don't think he should have kept them alive. Dude, he could have done those ice glaciers on the ground to continue the combo damage, but it looks like he's not going to need it. Train going into a potential final round here with a full stick of butter. Oh, beautiful trade. Capitalize on that. Yup, he's going to get the Serenas. Oh, this is huge, dude.
Triple overhead into the spear.
Oh!
Brain read. Layer 3 has been activated on Train. He's looking very comfortable controlling momentum match. Challenges the plus frames as well. Looking very bold.
Oh my god! All right. This guy snapped. He snapped.
That was sick.
Bro, that was like peak Sub-Zero gameplay right there. Exactly why this character is not to be slept on. Once he gets going, that is the type of stuff you gotta be looking out for. We're talking armor breakers. We're talking low mix-ups. Safe low mix-up options. Wow. Flawless play from Can't Stop the Train. Gonna be putting a game on the board and showing signs of life.
Yep, can never count out Train. I mean, like I said, man, he was down and he just fights fire with fire. He's fearless in that regard, and he's fundamentally very solid. He learns really quick as he plays along through a match. Like, he at first kept getting hit by the Movado grab. He started blocking the Movado grab. Then he started challenging the Movado grab despite the fact it's plus, and it worked. It worked. However, now we come into the game of mindset of he's one game up. If Dark's able to stop that momentum, then I think that Dark's can really bring it back. But it's about really putting him in his step. And the adjustment may be what's needed for Robust Riel. There it is, overstepping. Ooh, from the punish. Back to...
I feel like this week 7 pool play wouldn't be complete if we don't get a final game 5 situation here. and keep you awake just a little longer.
A little bit.
Wow, dude, 366 on the money. It looks like he's gonna punish him with the Serenas. And Train just doing a complete 180 turnaround here, man.
Yeah, just living up to the name. You're living up to the name. So right now, I believe that Dark probably going to slow down his game plan and just really work around it to make his range.
And that's kind of what we're seeing right now, right? Darks is sitting in the back line of the screen, not really wanting to press a button, but it's like, man, pick your poison. You either slow down and get pounced on by Can't Stop the Train, or you speed up and get outspaced by him. This dude just kind of flipped the switch. Did you whisper something in his ear by any chance?
Nothing useful knowing me, but it's definitely working to his favor. Those force balls catching him out at the start up of it. Definitely.
Oh my god, dude. This is his chance to actually tie it up 2-2. He's got 3 bars a meter. We might be seeing Can't Stop the Train put him in a setup situation. Let's see. Okay, very smart stuff. Wait, what? Oh!
Ooh, yo, that was sick. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, standing button.
He doesn't have Movado. Wait, oh, that was extra damage. 140 off of that throw. Train right now playing very patient here. Nobody wants to overextend. No way! No,
that's it. That's it. That's it. The overextension, as you said. The overguess. And then Train was like, this is my last shot. I gotta do it. He locked it in, bringing it back. 2-2 apiece. Game 5. Last game, last round. Train right now looking quite unstoppable, I must say, in that regard. But again, it's that momentum, right? Once he rides it, he really carries it away.
Bro, I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm telling you, the 1 week we decide to get you on board, huh? Everybody wants to play like this is Evo Grand Finals, dude. What the hell?
Bro, I mean, hey, man, I ain't complaining. I hope you can get matches like this every single week. God damn it.
No, it's not gonna happen. Next week, you know what we're gonna see? Homelander, Havoc, Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Sindel.
Oh, Christ.
I'm throwing mad shade. I'm sorry, everybody. Nah, I love watching all you guys play. Oh, no. Already gonna get the first hit, the meter advantage as well? Dude, you can already see by the movement alone, Train is on another level right now, bro. This guy is playing like he's got ants in his pants.
Okay, I gotta say something. The fact that the man blocked Movado and was like, I want to get rid of Movado, how am I gonna do that? Ice Clone? Is a sign of like unbelievable confidence right now. He's just figured out how to play this extremely well. Taking
Seriously.
any damage that he wanted to work with. Let's layer off this setup.
I think Darts has to match his energy, man. He needs to amp it up just a little bit. Tries to go for the mid. No way! No way!
Bro. Match point. Possible cusp of a reverse Frio.
Yo,
that was cracked.
Train just did one of the most godlike things I've ever seen in a competitive setting, bro. He said, get that setup, that Movado trap out of my face. I'm launching you in the air. You're eating this damage guaranteed, you stupid idiot.
Like this, yeah, he just played. The switch to Serena has been so fundamentally solid that it has completely altered the game plan. Like Darts has been playing maybe against his chameleon a little bit too often, so he's familiar with how All right, double back to triple back.
I hate to say it, but I think it's over, HBT. wait a second. I might have just commentators cursed him.
I mean, hey man, I could see this again, but he's gonna stagger him to death. Yep, not want to overstep it. Keep it effective, keep it simple. GG's,
wow.
Well played by Can't Stop the Train for pulling off a reverse 3-0. And honestly, I'll be for real, that was probably my match of the night. That was insane.
That was godlike, dude. One of the craziest things we've probably ever seen in COTR, and Train putting on a show for the people. I mean, take a look at this replay here. The final moments of this match, bro, were like pretty demonic. I mean, the amount of staggering that we just saw there was like, dude, what the hell? He did.
Oh yeah.
Forward 1, 2, down 1, forward 1, forward 1,
forward 1,
down 1,
down 1,
forward 1,
down
down 1.
Down 1.
Good night. Wow.
Oh, just button into button, and it did work. But honest to God, GG's all around. That match was really, really fun to watch and commentate. Holy moly.
Yeah, some crazy stuff indeed. And, you know, I just want to give you a little insight on what ended up happening for top 8 on last Friday. So Train actually got into top 8, dude. But unfortunately, he had to get a DQ. He ended up leaving work a little too late, wasn't really able to make it on time. And dude, I stalled for as much as possible. I mean, I ran every single match. I had his last, and he still needed an additional 15 minutes to make it. And dude, it broke my heart because I know Train is a very strong competitor. The last thing I wanted to do was to DQ him, but we kind of had no choice. We had to move on. But he told me, listen, chat, he told me he's got Friday off this time. So no excuses for him not showing up to top 8. And I mean, he's playing probably some of the highest Sub-Zero gameplay we've ever seen in Mortal Kombat 1. So the time comes top 8, y'all better watch out for Train. This dude is on a rampage, man.
Yeah, I mean, dude was hungry. He showed up, he put in the work, and it paid off, man. Hey, you can't deny it. That was an amazing set. I legit might go back to rewatch it. That was great.
Absolute insanity, man. So for pool number 1, that's gonna send Darks into losers final, where he has to fight against Ricky Yo. They're gonna duke it out off stream, and one of those players will be making top 8 losers. Pool number 2 right now, just to give everybody a little update, Carbon beat Han Rashid 3-2 to get into top 8 loser side. Oh my god. We got pool number 3 where the Shizzles beat No Green 3-0. Bro, what?
Whoa.
And then pool number 4, ELG Marie gets to run back over Michael Seraphan, taking it 3-1. Bro, what's crazy about this right now, HBT? There's no, not Omni-Man, there's no Homelander and no Havoc in this top 8. They all got knocked out, dude. That's to show you the competition.
Look at how much fun we're all having. It's almost like this is now a good time to get.
But yeah.
Crazy
Am I
stuff,
wrong?
dude. You're not wrong. And you know, I feel like a statement like that does bring up a little controversy when it comes to the state of Mortal Kombat 1. You know, I feel like the game is in a good state. I'm not gonna argue and I'm not gonna say that Havoc doesn't need buffs, doesn't need nerfs, because let's be real, you know, if he has 2 bars a meter, you are losing 80% of your life, and that's a little excessive. We still do have characters like Natara, we got characters like Scorpion, but I've been saying this for the longest, man. I don't know what the direction NetherRealm's gonna be going with MK1. We've kind of seen them strain away from nerfing recently, right? Like, their solution to kind of balancing the game for the most part has been buffs. And regardless of what they do, man, at the end of the day, given the right circumstances, this game is fun to watch as a spectator, and I'm happy about that. But real quick, before we end up moving forward with whatever we have to say here, I just want to give a massive shout outs to the mods of COTR, massive shout outs to Tower Temptress, massive shout outs to Poseidon. Poseidon actually wanted me to promote one of his events going down here, so take a look at this, guys. We got Poseidon's Injustice 2 tournament going down every other Saturday. It's going to be going down at 6 p.m. Eastern time zone on the PlayStation 4. You guys definitely want to check this out. Twitch.tv/PoseidonSSB. Show some love to Poseidon, man. This guy really supports my tournament series, and I got nothing but love for that dude. He's a great guy, awesome commentator, and, you know, he's doing a lot of great things for the tournament scene. So please, guys, go show some love to Poseidon's events. And, dude, HBT, please, take the floor. You got anything you want to say, bro? Get us out of here. Plug all your stuff, and get us the hell out of here. I'm hungry.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much again, Destroyer, for one, giving me floor, two, for having me on, and three, giving me the opportunity to commentate some of the wonderful NA people. I don't really get to do this very, very often, so it's been an absolute pleasure, especially for those of you in chat. I have been watching. It's been lovely to see you there. Thank you very much for watching and being a part of it. If you do wish to follow things on my end, please do, again, check me on my Twitter, which should be about here. There we go. And if you want to find me on YouTube, you can find me at History Behind the Warrior, where I talk about all things lore and narrative related regarding Mortal Kombat, God of War, Tekken, Street Fighter, and, you know, maybe going forward, depending what we see at the Game Awards, hopefully Gears of War, maybe some Doom Dark Ages, we'll see. But yeah, that was all I have to say on my end. Again, please support the tournament series. Please chip into that match arena. Please give the video a thumbs up. And we love your support.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day. We're going to catch you on the Friday. It's going to be on my Twitch channel. Caboose is actually going to be attending the Game Awards, so unfortunately, he can't make it for the Friday. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. HBT, it's been a lot of love, man. I really appreciate you as always. And until next time, brother.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much.
Hey, just coming back to let you guys know, if you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor, slap that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, we live stream on Twitch just about every day, so come and say hi.